Good evening, everybody. KSI 47, KSI 007 here, and we got a nice KSI Honors Weekend pre-show for 2024. What are you thinking, Double?
Oh, I think this is going to be a lot of fun this evening. We have so much planned for you guys, from giveaways to interviews and different awards that are going to be handed out this evening. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have the Hall of Fame coming through afterwards for the whole of the year. So we're going to see who's inducted to the class of 2024. 40, how you
That's
feeling
right.
about this right now?
Man, I'm feeling amped up. We're going to see a lot of great leaders in this community get the recognition that they've deserved. A lot of hard workers over this past year that brought this new iteration, this new build of KSI up to what it is today. So definitely have a lot of great interviews and a lot of interesting surprises coming up. So I want you guys to stay tuned if you're watching. Throw some of your divs in the comments, and we'll see what's happening. Double O, what else we got going on for tonight?
Oh, I mean, for tonight, besides that, we're going to be having our, like I said, the awards in general, the of the year. So we're going to be going through, I believe, 10 to 12 of those. After that, we're going to have some interviews throughout the show. Where we're going to also be seeing is going to be the Hall of Fame inductees. On our show, we're going to have the pleasure of having Queen K and Jeff on here for an interview to have a nice, fun discussion, the two of them. And now,
And
if you
Crash
don't know
Out.
them yet, oh, and we
And
also have
Crash
Crash
Out.
Out
That's
coming
right.
through.
Terminal.
So we're going to have a lot of fun here on our end of things. We're going to be doing some interviews, getting all that squared away, and then we're going to be bringing everything over to the main event. Okay?
That's right, my friend. All right, so let's bring into our chat our first guest.
Who you want to bring in? Are we going to bring in Crash Out? Do we want to have him have some fun right now?
No, let's
He's
bring
waiting
in
in he's in the green
who's
room.
waiting in there? Is he waiting in there? Who's gonna be our first one tonight? Who's gonna be our first one? Is it gonna be Crash Out, Queen K, Shadow? Who we doing? Who
I
we
would say
doing?
let's have some fun with Crash Out.
Let's get Crash Out in
Let's
here.
get the energy going in the right way
Let's
to
get the
start.
energy going.
No.
Hey,
Am I?
buddy,
You're not
Hey,
ready? Are
buddy.
you not ready?
can
Are
we
you not
surprise
ready
Nah,
to
you?
be
dude.
on
We
screen?
were like, we were in the middle of a conversation, and then y'all was like, pull me in here.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I
it's your
forgot to
boy.
pull you in. Hey, buddy,
Hey
welcome,
guys.
welcome to the show.
Shit. There we go. We're good.
So
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
for everybody who doesn't know, this is KSI MG Terminal. Welcome into
Yep,
the
yep.
show, my friend. How we
Yeah,
doing
it's
this
your
evening?
boy
How we doing?
HMG Terminal, aka Crash Out, aka Lonely Crash Out, aka Scar, aka that guy. How y'all doing today?
He's got a crazy amount of nicknames,
I
man.
really do,
Anyway,
actually. I got like 17.
yeah, you do. I see you changing nicknames all the time. We're gonna have to find a solid one for you to
KSI
keep with. But
Star, KSI Crash Out,
yeah,
KSI
yeah.
Terminal.
But we
What
all
else
know
did
him
you
as
have running
Terminal.
there for a minute?
That's right.
I had
We all know him as
Joy
Terminal.
Boy. You forgot about Joy Boy.
Oh, I did forget that one. Damn,
Joy Boy was a
Sure.
good one, actually.
Toy Boy
Joy
was a
Boy
good
was a
one. I
great
did
one.
enjoy that. That was, but you only ran that for like 4 days.
Yeah, but it's when the new I ran that one because the new Gear 5 Luffy drops and is they call it Joy Boy. I was like, yo, that's dope. And then I like cause like the drums of liberation, I can hear them. I was like, yo, that's dope. That's what it sounds like when I pop into a chat, the drums of liberation.
40, you're off center a little bit. I'm adjusting you
That's
now.
great.
Continue y'all's conversation.
Gotcha.
So, being realistic here, how long have you been running in and out of KSI? I know it's been quite a few times. You've had a few
Oh dude.
iterations and
So
everything.
I joined KSI in like 20 it was on my I think my last deployment. So like 2020, 2019 time frame. And I ain't gonna lie. I clapped somebody. I don't know who it was. I don't know who it was because I was playing Call of Duty. And I clapped a couple people that was running with KSI and their stuff. They were like, hey yo, you wanna join KSI? I was like, hey, say less. So that's when I joined.
Say
Damn.
That's back we had like privates and stuff then though. That was like
when we were
that's
on
like
the
a
old
long time ago.
that was a crazy
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, we're talking about back in the day here.
Yeah,
Yes, but
absolutely.
it's interesting that people come into KSI sometimes they get through like the old way where you like meet up with a group of guys in game. You see a bunch of KSI gamer tags like, who the heck are
Yup.
these guys? You either wipe with them or you vibe with them. And for you, like many other examples, you know, you wound up in this community actually.
Oh, dude, I just love that. That's my favorite way of recruiting. I promise you, I'll play. Like I've had days where I've recruited guys that are in KSI now. Like we end up playing each other like 3 or 4 times back to back to back at like a COD lobby.
It
And
stopped
I'm like,
yourself in
hey,
the game
bro,
lobby
I
at
wanna.
that point.
Yeah.
But it's either like two options, right? You got either like, I don't want to play you again because you're whooping me the entire time. I'm not trying to play you. Might as well, if you can't beat them, join them. Or you're like, hey, yo, you need to get a little better, dog. Come play with your boy.
Come play with your boy. Let me teach
Play
you.
with your boy. Nah, I've seen him play, man. There's a lot of great players in this community. I know a lot of people know us as like casual gamers, but I'm telling you right now that we have a lot of people in here who, the term is sweaty players. These are sweaty guys who get in there, guys and girls that get in there and play the game at like a pro competition level. Term is one of these guys. So, it's good to have him here and kind of learn a little bit about him as well as a lot of the other leaders we're going to see here tonight. You mentioned something about when you were on deployment. Can you briefly, go over, well, you were in the Marine Corps, I think, right? Me and you
Yeah,
were both in the Marine Corps.
yeah,
That's where I
good old
found
Victor 38, you know what I'm saying? So
That's
yeah,
right.
last deployment with the good old Okinawa, Japan, good old Camp Schwab. Shout out to all my Schwab dogs out there watching. If y'all watching, you know what
That's
it is. Uh, it was like my last deployment was during COVID
4
time, when
minutes
COVID had
remaining.
first started. So it was just like it literally just popped up out of nowhere. They were like, "Hey, yo, you're gonna be quarantined." So I'm like, might as well hop on COD. Fun fact: don't download Call of Duty, but don't buy games in foreign countries
yeah,
because
yeah.
they tend to
No, don't do
do.
that. Don't do that
When I
at all.
downloaded it, it was in Japanese, so I couldn't understand
That
the
happened to my
game.
brother-in-law.
Shoot, man. All right,
He
so
was
wait,
going
no,
to
So
so
the
knowing,
Army
so wait,
Depot.
knowing that you were in the military, what kind of things in KSI here, like, because we have, structure, we have organization, we have a chain of command, and a lot of times we see leaders and clan ops utilizes that structure and everything that goes with it on a day-to-day basis. Now, having that firsthand real-world experience in the military, specifically the Marine Corps, what are some of the things that you can, pull out of this community that you can give as an example of some of the great, leadership traits that you encounter here and a lot of the experience and stuff that you get out of being in the community around some of these people like yourself?
So my biggest thing is like having the whole squad aspect of the community. Like you have your squad and you're able to recruit guys to your squad. It's not like, hey, I'm recruiting you, you're gonna be with these random guys over here. It's like, nah, dude, you're coming with me. Same concept we kind of had when I was in the Marine Corps. Like when we had new guys come in, like, hey, I want this guy because I want to build that guy up, make him a better leader in the future. That's one of the things. And you still have the possibility of like, hey, if you're not meshing with the squad, it's like, hey, we won't give up on you. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna work with you. And like, if you want to be moved, you can be moved. You know what I'm saying? It gives you
Absolutely.
the option
Yeah,
That
that's
that
and
right.
that tran
camaraderie.
that transfer system has been amazing, especially, like, for the community itself. Because you know
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
Sometimes people just don't vibe with each other, so you wanna move them, you still want them to have that good experience that the community provides, but
That's
it
very
might
true.
not be there.
That's very true. Yeah, that's one of the things that's great about this community is it's so big and it's so diverse that we have all these squads where really this is a big expanding community right now. You have a lot of different atmospheres that come with these different squads. So you come into the community, you come into one squad, you may not vibe and get along with everybody. The atmosphere might not fit for you, but you don't necessarily have to leave the community. We can always transfer you over to another squad at your behest. But it goes into saying that a lot of the experience you're going to have here is you're being around people who are volunteering their time and being leaders. And we see a lot of those same gives and takes from the real world and our experiences in here. And I think that's something that's, quite special about this community. Um, yeah, I mean, I really think that out of all the people that I've met, you're one of my favorites so far. Not only because you're a Marine, but because you bring your A1 to the games when you're playing them, and you're just an absolute vibe to hang out with, man.
Yeah, bro.
100%.
It's just great
That
energy, dog.
energy
Like I
level
give you the
goes
same energy
fantastic.
that you're giving me. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel
Yeah,
like just give me about a good like 6 months. We'll have a KSI team ready for Valorant. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I can't
oh,
wait to
that's
see that.
right.
That would be
I
so much
forgot.
fun. Especially that would be great for us to stream in general. That'd be fantastic. Now, I,
Yeah,
I will say this, Crash Out. It's been an absolute pleasure getting to have you on everything. Your camera's having a moment there, but it's been an absolute pleasure getting to have you on the show, getting to interact with you for a bit here. Now we're going to be doing more. We might be able to bring you back later on, but we are going to be getting ready for some more fun happening here. So everyone, keep in mind we're going to be doing a giveaway shortly here. We're going to give away about
oh,
$25. All right. I think that sounds fair to start things.
a
Yep,
first
yep.
of many giveaways for tonight, by the
Yeah,
way.
first of many.
Hey, make sure I get this
So,
free money, y'all.
yeah, definitely try and get some free
Yeah,
money.
stay tuned, guys. Drop your divisions in the comments section. Shout
Definitely.
out some good leaders if you see them in the community. If you want to shout anybody out, shout them out in the comments section. Thank you guys for all joining us tonight for our 2024 Honors Weekend pre-show. We got me, KSI 47, KSI 007, and we got KSI Terminal, aka KSI Crasher, aka KSI Scar, aka KSI every nickname under the sun.
And make
Man,
sure y'all
so
give my boy Big Squiddy a shout out. You know, it's my boy right there. I can't wait to game battle start. Don't worry about it. We gotta lock down. Our team's gonna win to the top.
my man
Back to
Squiddy,
back
my
champs,
man
baby.
Squiddy. That's right. That's right. All right, so we're gonna wrap it up, my friend. Thank you for joining us. I really appreciate you coming on to the live show and getting this interview knocked out and kind of giving people a little bit of insight, not only to yourself, but some of the things around the community leadership wise. So I appreciate you coming in, man.
Yeah. Later, guys. See you.
Later,
Later,
Jeremy.
brother.
Have a good day.
Beam me up,
Thanks
Scotty.
again. Beam me up.
You got beamed up, man. All right, so
I
who
mean,
we
I'm
got
taking
next?
a look
Over
here at the chat hopping off on Twitch. So we got EO, excuse me, SR, IA's popping in. Who else? Yeah, VH. All right. So what I'm thinking here, guys, chat, if you are ready for some free giveaways here, we're going to be giving away $25. All right. All you're going to have to do is you're going to be sending over a DM to either myself, 40, one of us, and then we will get that squared away by the end of the evening. At the end of the show, we'll be taking care of everyone's rewards. So to
What are they?
to
What are they
start us
gonna?
all
What are
off,
they gonna
what we're going
DM
to do
us?
is we're going to do what's called a pixel give. All right. So we're going to do a giveaway. All you're going to
Okay.
have to do is type exclamation mark join. Super easy if you want to win some free money, okay? So as soon as you see it say that, we're going to get it started. So, awesome.
Yeah, this is a great way to kick off the show, my friends. We got, like I said, this is the first of many giveaways and a few other surprises that are going to be coming through tonight. On top of a lot of the interviews, we got some other things going on, and we're going to give you guys a little bit of the schedule going forward because not only do we have this pre-show and the actual award ceremony tonight, but tomorrow and Sunday, we've got a whole bunch of events, and beyond events, we've got movies going all weekend long, and we have an entire list coming up for you guys. Double O, what do you think is going to be the best movie? But you know what? Without giving it away, I think
I mean,
that
without giving
Saturday's
anything away,
Saturday's got the better list.
I agree. Saturday has a much more fun list, in my opinion. I think I'm going to enjoy what I'm going to get to see on there and
Yeah,
what
you
we're
know
going to be taking a look at here. So I want to double check here. Saturday, for me, it's either going to be Halo Legends because anyone who knows me knows that it's like a diehard Halo thing for me.
yeah.
And other than that, I would definitely say Troy. I got it. I would say Troy would be one of my favorites there. But that's just
Well,
going back a ways.
I'm not gonna give too many details away on the kind of movies that we got for you guys, but I will say that they're going to be going all weekend long, so there's not going to be a point in time where we don't got movies going. And on top of that, we got a bunch of events and tournaments going on as well. So, like I said, a little later on when we get into the main show, we'll go over some of that information. But like I said, guys, thank you for hopping into the chat tonight. Drop your division down in the comments below. That way we know you're in here showing support. You know, we have VHXH, EO, IA, whatever you're in.
Alrighty. So we
So
got
right
about
now
10
we're
seconds
just
left. If you haven't typed exclamation mark join, get in there. This is a $25 giveaway. If your name is selected, you're going to have to make sure you type something to claim your reward. And then just reach out to either myself or 40 so we can keep a list of names and make sure that you're getting your reward, okay?
By the way, they're typing this in the chat for the Twitch, correct? They're typing the exclamation mark join in the Twitch
Yep.
chat, or they
Correct.
okay.
So we have Medic winning our first $25 giveaway.
Whoa!
Whoa, dear God.
That was quick, dude. What?
Hey, that was a fast one.
Congrats, medic.
Very nice there. So, Medic, send over your whatever info you have for us, either Cash App, PayPal, whatever it may be, so we can make sure you're getting everything squared away.
Man, he's going early with the wins tonight.
Yeah, he just comes out of nowhere. He's like,
shoot.
"Oh, hey, I'm here."
Oh shoot.
So we're
All
gonna have
right.
some fun there. Who we're gonna be bringing up next? We're gonna have KSI Queen K joining us, as
Oh, this is
well
one of my
as
favorite
Jeff.
people.
I don't know if you guys know who Jeff is, but she's been making a splash around the area. If you don't know who Queen K is, there's definitely a problem. You definitely got to stop living under that rock.
Yeah, Queen K is an absolute powerhouse in the
Yeah.
Horde
Okay.
division, more
Wait. Hold on.
specifically
We
in
had a
Exile
change
Horde.
here.
We got a
Medic
change?
did not claim his prize in time. Now, exclamation mark claim for KSI Mystic Fox 7. You have now won the $25. That is nuts. We give you about 45 seconds to
Whoa.
claim, guys. So it's not like
Really?
it's a short term. Yeah, we give you some time.
Wow. All right, you heard it here first, folks. Listen, if we're giving out giveaways, we have things like this coming, and make sure that
You
you
gotta make
claim
sure
the
you're active to see
prizes.
it.
Yeah, absolutely, because we got to give them out while the show's going on. So we got to type exclamation mark join in case you did
Exclamation
not
mark
know.
claim to make sure you claim your prize here.
No claim to claim the prize. All
And
right,
it's
we're re-rolling right now.
Mystic join and then didn't claim. Tortured Hades,
Okay.
you now have 45 seconds to claim. Let's see what you got, buddy.
I wish we had like a countdown clock.
So it's
We had 45
exclamation
seconds
mark
to
claim,
claim.
guys. Exclamation mark claim.
Once again, the winner is going to be Double O.
Tortured Hades, I wish.
Tortured Hades. Go ahead and claim your prize, please.
Yep, you claimed. Awesome.
Perfect. All right. So
Medic
now that
did
we got
talk
that
in
under
chat,
wraps.
but we didn't tell him how to claim. That is going to be on us. We will make sure that we get him something squared away there.
Yeah.
Medic, be sure to
Yeah.
send over your stuff, please. We apologize. It's a new spinner system. It just makes it easier for everyone to interact in the moment. From now on, so we are all aware, this will be going out throughout the evening. It's new. Let's just make sure we're aware. You hit exclamation mark join to get enrolled.
Yeah.
And then if it chooses your name, exclamation mark claim if you win, okay? Do it in that 45 seconds. We'll be good to go. Now we're
All
going to have
right.
KSI Queen and Jeff joining us for a fun time. Let's get this started here.
Welcome in, ladies. Good to see you. Good evening. Welcome to
Hello,
the
hello.
pre-show.
Hello,
Queen K,
welcome.
Jeff, how we
Hello.
doing? Good to
Good,
have
how
you
are
guys
you?
on this evening.
Transitioning now.
Oh, we're hanging out very strong. Double O, I know that you want to take the helm on these questions before I get in there because we got a lot of ground to cover,
10
especially with
minutes.
powerhouse like Queen K up in the chat
I would
Oh,
have
and
to
the
agree
well-renowned
with this.
Jeff joining us.
you make us blush.
Oh my gosh, I'm
Oh
blushing.
my god.
That was not a
Now,
soundboard, ladies and gentlemen. That was a real
yeah,
deal.
that is not the actual
Was
soundboard for those who
not.
are aware of what Jeff's soundboard has been doing to our wonderful server. She has been
My
So
trending
fault.
throughout the area for a little bit now.
My fault. My fault. Ah,
So
listen,
let's kick this off with Queen. Give us a little bit of background about yourself, okay?
Yeah, I'm queen in the server, and that's not what the government calls me, but that's okay. Yeah, I've been in and out of here for quite a few years now. I'm the division leader of XH. Hi, Exiled Horde. Mom loves ya. I am the mother to a beautiful, beautiful girl named Layla, and my husband is Big Crest. He's also in the server.
yeah, we all know your husband
We
very
all know
well.
Crest pretty well.
If anybody has bumped into him, you will not forget who her husband
Absolutely
is.
not.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, that's actually very interesting because I know you as a powerhouse in XH. So it's great to see that you're joining us tonight and we get a little bit of insight on some of the horde divisions because a lot of people don't really get to hear what's going on there. But what is it that you think really sets your division apart from some of the other divisions, even some of the other horde divisions? Because I know like the horde divisions,
Oh, yeah.
they have like that whole thing, but you guys have an interesting atmosphere over there, and it's really in due part to not only you, but a lot of your officers and leaders there who volunteer a lot of their time. So, what makes you guys so unique? I see it. I see it every
Oh,
day. I see the
okay,
chats.
yeah. Oh, wowie, wow. There's we do a lot. We really like to focus on the family, family
Yeah,
aspect, and we really are a tight knit group. Even in Exiled Horde, when we host game nights, it's not just one squad; it's multiple squads all the time.
yeah,
Most
yeah.
of
You're
the
getting
members,
everybody together.
yeah, most of the members feel comfortable, not just in chats with their people, but any of the chats that have any of our people in there. And we really like to bring in the togetherness.
Yeah, I see it. Listen, I see it. A lot of people see it and it resonates. And when people join this community and they see certain divisions doing things that, maybe their division isn't doing, it inspires them to actually step up and take on that role and, kind of strive to be a better squad themselves. And, that's not to say that all the rest of the squads and divisions out there ain't doing their due diligence and, But like I said, you're here right now, and I personally love XH. I love the members in there. You guys have a great atmosphere. Double O, you have any questions you would like to ask?
Well, you know what? I'm
The
gonna
illustrious
change pace
queen?
here, and we're gonna switch over to Jeff real quick. So, Jeff, you have been a relatively new member in the area, right? How long
Yes.
have you been here right now?
November 9th is when I joined.
Okay, so we're
Mhm.
under about 6 months, give or take.
Mhm.
What's one of the
Not
most
really.
memorable experiences you've had so far?
Honestly, probably just meeting all the people that I've met. I've met a lot of different people. Been through the chats, hanging out a lot. I'm a big yapper, so you probably see me and they're like talking way too much.
Did
So
you get
honestly,
that?
just meeting people.
Has anyone nominated you for the Soapbox Award yet? By the way, if anyone
I
doesn't know, the
think
Soapbox Award is for people who love to talk, kind of like I don't know.
You have the whole group here. We should all be have it
yeah,
if we don't
literally.
already.
Oh yeah,
I
100%.
I'm
definitely got it.
pretty sure some of my friends have nominated me for that, to be
I
honest.
think you deserve it. I've heard a lot.
Definitely can see
Yeah.
you winning that
They're a
one there.
lot about me.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff, though. All
As
right, so
long as
it's
it's good stuff.
very interesting to get that kind of perspective from a new member coming into the community. So,
Absolutely.
it's obviously we're a gaming community. We're a game community, we're a social community. We've been around for over 20 years, and females in gaming have really started to you really start to see it more and more as the years goes on. I know back in the day when me and Double O joined KSI in the early 2000s, it was, very KSI was one of the first communities that had
Yeah,
that big female presence.
yeah,
How do you
absolutely.
guys see that growth and the female presence, and what does it mean to you today to see how involved women are, even in this community? Because I could tell you, being, as a senior mod and working in clan ops and in web ops, that a lot of the leadership here are women. How does that make you guys
Five
feel?
minutes,
What do you
double
guys
O,
think
you're a little
about
bit
this?
far left.
Queen K, we'll start with you first.
Yeah, I absolutely love it. I think that gaming as a whole is kind of marked as a man's world. And to see women that can, hang with the boys and get the KD ratios sometimes even better than the boys is great. And, you know, just having women up there in the ranks and having them want to be a part of the community means a lot because it means that, the women before us did something right for us to want to take the spot.
Yeah, absolutely agree. Jeff, what is it like being a new member in this community, as a female too, but also having, not being just like the single. Sometimes you go into some of these communities and like you'll just be like that, the one chick there, or like, people aren't really vibing. Like, what is it like to actually be in a community that, you're able to hop into one voice chat and there's 10,000 other voice chats going on with like 10 other people, and then you can always go and find another group. What is it like in your experience just coming in, being a part of such like a big community, especially as a female? Because a lot of people have those thoughts like, what is it like, do I want to join a big community like this? I don't really understand. And what is your
Four
experience been thus
minutes.
far?
Honestly, I really love it. I like meeting new people. Like I said, I'm a yapper.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
meeting new people is pretty easy for me. But like just being able to like go into the different VCs and just like kind of force people to talk to me because like I'm always like, hey, I'm always like singling people
Yeah,
out,
you
like,
got to
hey,
do
you
it.
haven't spoke to me yet.
You
Like
haven't
Yeah,
told
yeah.
yet.
right. So
Yeah,
like
sometimes you gotta do
I really enjoy like coming in here. I was really overwhelmed at first, to be honest. I was like,
it. Yeah,
wow, what is
yeah.
this? But I had my orientation, my girl Krista brought me in here actually. Shout out to her, I love
Woo,
her.
Krista, shout out.
Um, but yeah, so it's been interesting. I love it here. And I couldn't ask for a better place to be.
Hell yeah, that's what
Love
I
to
love to
hear
hear.
it.
Double O. You got
It's always a fun
anything you want to
time
add?
here. I mean, honest to God, like it's really great just getting to see two different generations. We have somebody who's been here for a hot minute, getting to be able to speak on their experience, and then getting the perspective from somebody who's, honest to God, relatively new. This is the first time run
Yeah.
through. Now, let's just ask this real quick. As far as future aspirations, what are you guys thinking as far as KSI is concerned for yourselves?
Did you want to go first, Jeff? Since your future is much.
Much more room
Honestly,
for advancement.
honestly, I like where I am. I'm an officer in Mordor. I like kind of like chilling at the bottom, but also kind of like dipping around,
Yeah.
nothing to hire for me right now, to be honest with you. I've got a lot
Okay.
in my life going on, I'm a baker. I get up pretty early, so a lot of times I'm sleeping my day away, to be honest, on
Oh,
accident, on
you're a
accident.
baker.
Yeah,
Oh.
so yeah, I work 3:30 a.m. to 11:30, so it's like I be sleeping
Baker's
my
house.
days away all the time.
But
But yeah.
that's good. That's
Yeah.
actually a good mindset because,
Yeah.
like we were talking about before, the leadership in this community, it's voluntary. If
Mhm.
you guys don't want to move up, you don't have to. Some people feel
Yeah.
comfortable being members, which is the most important rank. Some people like being a cadet, some
Always.
people like officers. But there's
Mhm.
always that room for advancement though. So I do like your answer that you love it where you are
Yeah.
right now.
I
So
do. Like, I think being an officer is like a little perfect level for me right
yeah,
now. And
yeah.
just a quick little plug, Demote Londo for all my fans out there.
All
So you
right.
heard it
Credits.
first.
So hashtag demote Londos apparently might be trending
Mhm.
later on. We'll find out.
As it should be.
Oh,
I'm sure EO will chime in with that if they're in the chat. We'll see.
Mhm.
So Queen, same question though. So as a woman in gaming, getting to take this move with KSI, you're a division leader right now, correct?
correct.
Where what's the plan here? You going further? You just staying there? What do you want to do?
As cliche as it sounds, I go where I'm needed.
Okay.
So if I'm needed to move up, I will go up. Even as a division leader now, I step in where you need a officer. I'm there. You need me to help you reach out to the members or to fill in for a squad leader while they're on vacation. I'm there. So wherever my people need me is where that's just where I've always been that way. I just you know if they were to call me tomorrow and be like, yeah, we need you over here instead, it's like, well, if you think that's what's best for the people, then sounds good to me.
Makes
Yeah, I
perfect sense.
absolutely
Wrapping up.
agree. I see it. I see it every day. And you know what? Thank you guys because without, people who dedicate a lot of their time and put a lot of their own personal passion into this community, and without people who join this community and give it a shot, we wouldn't even be, where we are today. So I would like to really, on behalf of KSI, thank the both of you for everything that you're doing here, for being a part of this, being part of the show, and for all the good memories to come. So I
Absolutely.
really appreciate you guys coming in on this interview this evening with us. Double O.
I would have to fully agree. Thank you guys so much for your time, for your patience with us going through it. I know we were all hanging out in the waiting room for a little while there, just trying to get comfortable and ready for
Oh
this.
yeah.
But it's been such a pleasure getting to have you on the show, getting to enjoy this time. Any parting words you have?
Oh, can I give a shout out to some of my
Go ahead. If you got shout outs,
Yeah,
that's not
shoot
All
too
right,
shout
I got
out
it. I have to shout
emotion.
out my daughter Layla and my husband Big
Aw.
Crust and my best friend Hades and my best friend New Blue and my best friend Heathen and all of Exiled Horde. If I could name all 500 of you, I would, but I don't think that they would allow me to sit here for 10 minutes. But I love you all. Wowie
Aw.
wow. Wowie wow. It's been a
There you
ride.
go.
How about you, Jeff?
Wonderful.
Honestly, shout out to all my wives. I have a lot of them. Can't go through the list. But also shout out to Krista the most because she brought me in here. Londo, Cold, the fierce people that I really met here. Love them so much.
Aw.
Frosty, love them all.
Oh yeah.
Frosty,
Love
big
to hear
shout
it.
out
Love to be in the
Oh
Frosty.
yeah.
community.
Frosty,
Go
wherever
from
you are in
there.
that truck you're at, we love you.
Ladies, it's been an absolute pleasure getting to have you on the show. You guys have a
Anytime.
great rest of your evening.
Bye.
We will see you soon, I'm sure.
Thank
Absolutely. I'll see you
you.
in the
Thank you,
chat because
Thank
I'm
Bye.
ladies.
you,
gonna go.
ladies. Have a great evening.
You too.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Beautiful. Love to hear from, those two kind of perspectives in the
Jeff
community.
and
I
Queen,
mean,
y'all can
that
look out.
you don't ever really get to encounter, especially if you're just hanging out
Yeah,
amongst the
absolutely agree.
homies. And, so it's good to kind of get it into the show right now. But
It is.
it's the pre-show still.
It is. We are still
I
getting ready
think
for that main event here. We're getting ready for these awards, getting ready to go through everything. Like, I'm excited for it. I'm excited to find out who gets into the Hall of Fame. We're not even sure yet, so we're still waiting on everything to be sent to us. It's going to be an exciting thing. It's a last minute surprise for everyone involved.
dude,
So,
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm like so antsy right now about the
dude,
names that we're gonna
100%.
be
Like,
reading on
I'm
this
ready. I
slot.
feel like I drank 4 pitchers of Mountain Dew, but I didn't drink anything. So I'm like, all right,
Dude.
I should have drank some coffee. That's not working out great either. So you know what? We're gonna take a 10-minute break here. We're gonna be right back with you guys. Stay tuned. While we're away, if you have any questions, hit them in the chat. Start shouting out your divisions. Let's see who's here and best. We're gonna have
And
Hitman also for the next session of the show. For the
that's
main show,
right,
it's gonna be
KSI.
myself, 47,
Hitman
and
himself.
KSI Hitman hopping in with us. So that's gonna be a lot more fun. We're gonna be going from there.
And ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Welcome back to the show. With us here, we've got the fine gentlemen that hosted our pre-show, Double O and 40. Thank you both very much for your service on the pre-show. Glad you're both going to be joining me here on the main show.
Hey, thank you for having me.
here.
It's my first year hosting. I know that you guys, I think, hosted last year, so it's absolutely a pleasure to be here for the main event with you both and for the community. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. It's going to be a fun time getting to be back and back in action with all of this. So, moving into it, what do we got planned going on here, Hitman?
So this year we are doing our usual. So we are going to go immediately into a giveaway. Let's give away some money. A lot of money being given away this weekend. Over $500 in cash and prizes. So same deal as always. When you see the pop-up, I want y'all to do me a favor and do the ! join, and you will be able to join the giveaway. We're going to do this one for $50 this time. Giveaway has been started. You have 2 minutes to join. And while we're doing that, after you do your ! join, go ahead and plug what division you are in the chat. Shout out to my EO people, to his XH, I believe you are, Double.
Yes.
And then 40, your division.
I'm in Web Ops, baby. I'm Clan Ops, but I want to give a big shout out to VH, Viking Horde, MH, Monarchy Horde, Exiled Horde, Endless Onslaught, Infinite Anarchy. What do you got? Chaos
VH running
Remnants.
here.
You got Synthetic
I'm
Reality.
hoping
You got
VH
Twisted
pulls it through for
Reality.
us here.
I don't think I'm missing anybody, am I? I think that would be a little
Nope.
weird if I was.
I would hope not.
We appreciate that for sure. So just to give a little bit of insight, when this giveaway ends, you guys are going to type whoever the winner is, !claim, !claim to claim the giveaway winnings. From there, you will we will make note of that. We'll be reaching out after the stream. So just to go into some detail about what to expect tonight, we've got our of the year awards. So for those who don't know, every month we open it up to the members. Who do you feel was the most outstanding at their position for the month? This is the yearly version that are very much leaving your legacy in the sand if you take home one of these awards. Double O, give some more insight into that.
So getting to take home one of these awards is really a great honor. It's a great privilege to be able to be nominated by your peers. So this is a peer selected award, and it's fantastic to see how we go all the way from the bottom here. We go from just your basic member all the way to our executive staff. Everyone's going to be selected by the people that are in this community.
That's right.
And I think that's one of the best ways to look at it. This is a user-voted program. This is a great way to be recognized by your peers and see your achievements and your success really be noticed on a larger scale.
Yeah,
40?
Yep. Yeah, so that's the greatest thing about this community is that a lot of these awards, specifically what we're doing right now is the Of the Year award. But a lot of the awards and a lot of the process is nominated by your peers, by
If
the
I
people
may,
who
really
you were
quickly,
in
I
leadership with.
apologize.
Yeah.
Vivid, you have 30 seconds to type !claim in the chat.
Oh.
Congratulations. You have won
Type it in there.
$50. Vivid,
Woo! There you go.
!claim.
Nice. Congratulations. Congratulations. Oh, we have a thing that tells you how much time you got left. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you do win, please try to get it in there in the 45
That's it. Come on,
seconds.
buddy. It's just !claim.
And congratulations to our winner there. And yes, as you were saying, 40,
There
I
we go.
apologize.
Love
I
it.
did not mean to interrupt you there, but anytime that comes through, you know, we got to announce it. This is truly a legacy maker. So we're going to be giving away the Of the Year awards. We're going to be announcing who won. That one is appointed by the AAP team as appointed by the person's fellow members, which is always an incredible thing to do. But we've also got another one, Outstanding Service. This is going to be on 3 different tiers, bronze, silver, gold, as awarded by the executive staff. Normally, this award is awarded by the members' peers, but every year the executive staff picks a set to specially award. 40, what's the impact behind winning one of those in regards to that goes? Double camera.
Okay, so let me guys tell you real quick that the Outstanding Service Award is its own separate category, but this specifically for the Of the Year Honors Weekend show, this is chosen by, like Hitman said, the executive staff. And these awards really signify that you've gone above and beyond, you've volunteered your time, you've shown you're passionate, and you really stick through with the community and its values and the core mission. And it's all voluntary when you step into leadership here. So these people who receive these awards, these members, these leaders who receive these awards are well deserving, and they are exemplar KSI members. It's not every day that you see OS awards getting nominated. So when we do the of the year ones and the executive staff does it, it's actually a very special thing that we have going on here that the members are able to get awarded. But it really does. I got the Silver OS Award nominated by my peers a few months back, and it was. I mean, I put in a lot of work. So to see that kind of recognition come back to me, it means a lot. And even though it's to some just, a little ribbon and a medal, it means a lot for your experience and your impact on the community.
Double, what do you got to say on that?
Absolutely. Like, I can't disagree with anything said there. I mean, realistically, at this point, guys, I think without further ado, we should probably start rolling into this. You agree?
I agree wholeheartedly. And
Yeah,
we are
I'm
getting it
itching.
started with a preview of Saturday's events. So, 40, why don't you take us into that preview? What are we looking at for Saturday?
All right, guys. Tomorrow, like I said, tomorrow we have events. Sunday we have events, but tomorrow specifically, February 1st, we have a 2v2 gunfight tournament. That's going to be from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Following that, it's going to be Halo Infinite with Muse, and that's going to be at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And on top of that, we've got movies going all day. Like I said before, stick by because we're going to tell you what those movies are in just a few seconds. What do we got going on for Sunday, Double O?
So for Sunday, we're going to have a Fortnite Battle Royale that's going to be starting at 1 p.m. Eastern. And then at 3 p.m. Eastern, we're going to have our Fall Guys Almighty tournament. On top of that, like we said before, we have movies going on throughout the day for both for both days here. So let's take a look at Hitman here with the
Keep talking.
actual movies of what we're going to be over and the times.
Absolutely. And just a moment here, we are having a minor technical difficulty with getting those movies up. However, we do have a fantastic choice to come this weekend as we are looking all day for these movies on both days. So just a moment and we will get into those.
Yeah, and just to make sure that everyone's aware that the movie times are going to be from 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time going to about 10 or 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Saturday and Sunday. So they'll start at 11 and then they'll probably end somewhere around 10 or 11 p.m.
Exactly. We have got, again, a great slate of movies in regards to this. Give me just a moment here. What movie would you say you're looking forward to most of all regarding this, Double O?
For me, it would have to be either Halo Legends or Troy.
Halo
Those are
Legends.
two of my favorite movies. Or Halo Legends, just being I'm a diehard Halo nerd, and then Troy was just one of those older classics where I really did enjoy that whole mythology to it and everything that occurred with it. I like that generation of history. So
Absolutely, and here we go for the movies, ladies and gentlemen. We are starting off, as mentioned, on Saturday with Troy from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. the all times in Eastern Standard Time. Next up, we've got 300 at 2:15 to 4:15, Halo Legends 4:30 to 6:30, Rocky from 7 to 9, and King of Arcades from 9:15 to 11 p.m. to round out our Saturday 40. Any good movies there you're looking at?
Yeah, well, let me tell you, I'm looking at Sunday's lineup, and I got some good ones. That first of all, Remember the Titans? Are you kidding me, dude? That
yeah,
is literally one of my all-time favorite movies. I am kind of shocked to see it on the list, but I'm going to be there.
Absolutely. And going into those Sunday movies, thank you for segueing into Remember the Titans for me. Mortal Kombat starting off Sunday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Then Scott Pilgrim versus the World from 1:15 to 3:15. Remember the Titans from 3:30 to 5:30.
Hey,
One of my personal favorite football movies of all time, behind Rudy.
it's a
Whiplash
class.
6 to 8, and Quad Gods from 8:15 to 10 p.m. Double. What movie stands out for you on that Sunday lineup?
I mean, honest to God, it's Scott Pilgrim versus the World. It
It's a good
stands
one.
out all day. I will be watching that. I don't care who's in that audience with me. I will be watching that through and through. That's one of my all-time favorites. So let's have some fun. Anyone who wants to join me on that, you're welcome.
Absolutely. And ladies and gentlemen, we do have a little bit of a special surprise coming from the boss man, head honcho himself, KSI Lyndon 7, a special message. Lyndon, take it away, sir.
Hey, thanks, Hitman. Just wanted to jump on here really quick, not take a lot of time away from everyone here. But I just wanted to give a big congratulations to KSI reaching that 3,000 member mark. You know, it wasn't too long ago we were sitting at 30, 40, 50 members. You know, we were surviving, we were doing what we needed to do, but 3,000, ladies and gentlemen, that is just amazing. We couldn't have done it without all of you. We couldn't have done it without our leaders. Every single person took a part in this, and it's where we are today because of everyone here. With 155 concurrent viewers in the chat, this is what I mean by the community and the dedication it takes to get everyone together, and we make this what it is today, and it's excellent. So again, big congratulations on that 3,000 member milestones. We are a little over that at this point, which is even better. I'm trying to get a quick number here really quick. Don't know why I didn't pull it up to begin with.
Wow, 3,000.
We are at 3,013. So just a little bit over 3,000. So again, big congratulations. On the other part of this and the last part, and I'll let everyone go. I want to take this opportunity to first and foremost thank our host here, Hitman 40 and 00. I am not on camera because I would never look as dapper as these three gentlemen do right now. So they have it all day long with that. And you'll see them again here in a minute. But again, thank you again to Hitman 40 and 00 for hosting this. And I will not leave out all the staff that put into this effort. Look at everything you've seen thus far. These videos coming up, these events coming on, the graphics put behind all this, the graphics team working on that, the tournament events team. Again, the videos, all this extra work, the $500+ that are going into this, all the information, all the stuff. Would not be possible without this staff we have here today. It's never one person that runs a community. It is a village that runs a community, and y'all are amazing. So with that, I am not going to take any more of y'all time. Let's get back into it and turn it back over to you, Hitman. Thanks, guys.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Lyndon. Always good to hear from you, even if you couldn't join us here on camera. And yeah, 3,000 members, guys. Really big deal, especially when you're looking at the grand scheme of things. Majority of communities don't even make it past 100. What would you say this rebuild has done differently in order to help propel the success to what we have today?
I mean, 40, I'm going to let you start that one, bud. 100%
Well,
there.
you know, like we were discussing before, that we've been in the community for quite some time. We've seen a lot of iterations. We've seen a lot of different leadership styles come and go. And what makes this build so unique is not only the executive staff that we have up top really pushing and, you know, being the arrowhead for us going forward into this new year, but, you know, I would say that it's really just that they come with passion. You join some of these communities, it's copy and paste. You talk to the people who are in charge here. You talk to people like Rooster. You talk to people like Lyndon, Victory, and you get exactly what you were thinking, that you were joining KSI back in the day. They give you that same energy and passion. I think that's really what makes a community stand out, because that trickles down. That trickles down to the directors, the senior directors, the div staff, all the way down to a squad level and even in web ops. So I gotta give all thanks to those red names up on top when you're in the server. That's who they are. And on top of that, a lot of the members, the legacy members, and some of the newer members who've come in here embraced this experience and really used it to not only better the community, but help better themselves and those around them. We haven't seen something like that in this community in quite some time. So it's very, very, you know, for me, I'm just like, never thought I would have seen the day. So I love it, man. I'm
I
all
definitely
in.
understand where you're coming from there, buddy. I mean, looking back at it the way it was, we're going back decades at this point.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy to even say just the words, we're going back decades at this point. We're freaking
It's
old,
so
guys.
old.
This is so nuts to me. And I said it last year and I'll say it again. Like, the fact that we're 20 plus years in
Oh,
this era, this market, this field in which we've really built and grown our name is
guys, we're
just,
having some technical difficulties here.
oh, it looks like we're definitely having some technical difficulties. Oh no.
You guys can only
Oh
see
no.
like this part of me.
I'm
It's all
here.
right. We're gonna
Here's my
focus
hand.
on
I don't know if
this.
I should raise it, lower it, do something. Want to do the Macarena? I don't remember the Macarena, but still.
Welcome back,
That
sir.
was on
Okay, we
me. I
can.
apologize. A little bit of a technical difficulty, but we are back. Absolutely. And
Welcome back.
I want to say a big thank you as well to all the staff, all the division staff, all the squad staff, all the members. It doesn't go unnoticed, for sure. Anyway,
Correct. Correct.
We are going to go to a brief be right back, and when we come back, we will have our wonderful co-div of EO, Shadow Fox. Stay tuned.
Hey.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the main show of the years for this year's special awards ceremony that we do. Again, this is 00, this is 40, and with us, my co-div over in EO, Shadow Fox. Welcome to the show. All
Welcome
right,
in,
and
Shadow.
Shadow, always good to have you in, always good to make great conversation with you. I'm going to go ahead and get us started for the evening. What has your leadership experience been like so far?
It's been a learning experience. I've gotten the opportunity to meet a whole lot of amazing people with a whole lot of amazing personalities and see how they kind of work together. So it's been an awesome journey.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. How would you describe the 2024 and the plans for 2025 within the community in your eyes?
2024 was more about building people up, getting them to the potential that I saw them at and helping them see their potential.
Right.
But 2025 is going to be about building the bonds with them and kind of creating that like brick wall you can't tear it apart.
Yeah, I love it.
I definitely see where you're coming from there. So, out of curiosity, as a leader, how do you balance building relationships and holding a command mandate?
In the time here, I've learned that you got to make sure that you're checking in, meeting, their needs, building that trust. And um, if they're not comfortable to come to you, if they can't trust you, then they're not gonna. Sorry.
No, you're right. You have to build that bond. You have to build the rapport with your members in order for you guys to develop that kind of relationship to even become a leader to them. People need to
Right.
know who you are. So I absolutely understand where you're
Yeah,
coming from with that.
if you build the trust, you don't have to command things. You've got people who've got your
Exactly.
back just like you've got theirs.
You're establishing a rapport within the community itself, and it really helps build forward from there.
And exactly, let me tell you, working with this one hands on, there's no one better in the community at building a rapport than she is. Just jump into a chat and just be yourself at the end of the day. Which brings us to our next question we have. What advice would you give to a fresh member wanting to move up the ranks within the community, much like you did?
Don't get complacent. Don't get comfortable. Once you start getting comfortable, you're gonna start to lose your morale, your energy to do things in the community. You it's easier to find things to learn how to do, to ask the hard questions, don't
Yeah,
get comfortable.
yeah. I absolutely agree. You have to ask the hard questions. Listen, ask all the questions. There is no
All
dumb question. Ask them
the only
all.
the only dumb question is the question that you don't ask.
No, you're
Absolutely.
absolutely right. Absolutely right. And the thing is, like, we're talking to a lot of your peers right now, a lot of people that are underneath you. And when they see, we have ranks and stuff like that here. You're in a very, you're in a high up rank. So I would hope that people can see you as someone they can confide in and come to and build that rapport with our open door policy. And, we can maintain that not only with you, but with the rest of our leadership. So I like where the head's at. But, are there any other leaders in the community that you wanna give a shout out to that you kind of feel like really helped you specifically along your way here in KSI?
Honestly, I'd like to give a shout out to Hitman. Um,
Yeah.
if it weren't
Yeah.
if it weren't for him, I probably would have given up a few months ago. It got really rocky. We hit a hard patch in the community, and he never gave up on anyone. And his determination is what fueled my ability to keep going and trying to get us back to a good spot again.
Yeah, I love it. I love it, and I
Definitely
love
appreciate
Hitman, so
that.
I completely agree with you.
So this is a fun one. I mean, with the involvement of gaming communities as a whole, the way we communicate, the way we all interact, and just improve our growth. How do you
Mhm.
manage to create a safe gaming environment while ensuring that it remains a fun environment as well?
Oh, that's a tricky one. Okay, so we're all adults. We all have an adult sense of humor. But at the same time, there's so many ways you can upset someone or hurt someone with the things that you say. You don't know
Yeah,
what anyone's been through. You don't know their triggers, the trauma that they've gone through. It's not easy to know if something you say, which is seemingly harmless, is going to hurt someone. So, being mindful of your audience and everyone that you have around you, making sure that you're making those kind of jokes with people you know are comfortable, and keeping a sort of professional yet kind of like fun casualness with others. Like after midnight me, completely different than like before midnight me.
so know your place, know your party.
Yeah, pretty much.
Makes sense. I would definitely have to agree with that.
Yeah, read a room, everybody.
Yeah,
Read the
read the
room.
room.
Read the
Got
room. I
that,
don't know how many
guys.
times they say that in this community. I hear that so much, read the room, but it's great advice, and honestly, it just helps out whenever you're navigating through all
Fact.
the different pools of fish of people that are in here.
Yet there's like a
Absolutely.
million personalities if you count
Yeah.
all the extra ones that some of us have.
And even
Yeah.
hey, fair enough. I know I got like four floating around out there somewhere, but
Yeah.
and that's such a big part of being a leader in this community is learning not just from the people who have come before you as leaders and have moved up the ranks with you, but also learning from the members at the who may not be that necessarily the same rank as you, but at the same time being able to grow and develop as a leader because of the feedback they give you. And that's one of the biggest things. With that being said, do you have anything else you want the members to know in regards to leadership or in regards to how the community functions? This is your moment.
Our job is to make sure that the community stays a safe and open place for every single person in here. It's not an easy job with 3,000 more members, which I just found out there's over 3,000, which
Yeah.
is wild.
Yep.
Um, but that's 3,000 personalities, 3,000 differences, and it's not an easy job. So making sure everyone feels safe and heard and validated, making sure that the officer corps and the people like in the officer corps and up and down, they have the tools that they need to succeed in here. It's not easy, but it's an amazing place if everyone can like come together and do their part to work together.
Absolutely.
Can
Well, I
definitely
My
tell you.
agree with that. I also
is
thought you were about to be
moving.
snuck attacked by a cat there, so I'm very happy you made it through.
She
Because I
ran
thought that
past.
cat
Look
was
at
about to
that.
jump on your shoulder 100%. You were about to have a parrot cat. So, just saying,
She
glad
don't
you made it through.
She does. No, she hit the box. I thought the computer was gonna fall. Everything.
For fun.
Panicked a little bit. Had to grab the box.
Shadow Fox,
Yeah,
thank you
no,
so
yeah.
much for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure getting to have you on here.
Of course.
All right, and thank you, Shadow Fox. We are about to get going with the main event. Shadow, you can hop out, but you are all
Thanks,
good.
Shadow.
Bye.
Bye. Peace
Have
Bye.
out.
fun.
Have fun.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get started. One of the main events for the evening. Everybody in here looking forward to this part, the Of the Years. A reminder for the Of the Years. These are people that were nominated by their peers in any division that felt that their peers felt was someone who was truly outstanding in that position. Double, have you ever won an Of the Year?
So I don't believe I have. I mean, granted, back when I first joined, we had forums. Everything was done on forum awards and things along those lines. So we had a different award and achievement program in itself. So
Yeah,
watching
yeah.
how these programs have really transformed through the years has been amazing. Like we're at the point we're hosting an award show, guys. So it's a bit of an extreme level of it, right? So you went from I saw a picture on a forum to we have a live
Have an
Twitch
award
show
show.
with interviews, music, and giveaways of cash.
No, it's
I
2025.
definitely
We
think
gotta,
we've
we gotta
stepped up
give, we gotta
on
adapt
such
with
a
the
level.
times.
But no, I can't say I've ever won one. 40, how about yourself? Can you?
You know, in all my time being here, I don't think I have, no. But, you know, I also don't think that I've really put myself in a position to have really gotten one in my anecdotal experience. But that's interesting because that just goes to show you, because we're just such amazing people in the community, just goes to show you the kind of characters and the kind of people that we're actually going to be looking at tonight, the people who are going to be the recipients of these awards. I mean, these are people who literally, I mean, we say go above and beyond and exemplar member, and it sounds corny, but we really don't ask much of people. And when we do have leaders that step up and do these things, our heart goes out to them. And it's just so interesting to see the passion come out of these people and help this community actually, you know, take
Absolutely.
steps forward. Yeah.
Absolutely. And I tell you what, before we get into it, how about one more giveaway? But this one, we're going to do things a little different. Before we start the giveaway, if everybody will look at Double O's above his head, he
Oh, we're
has a
doing this.
dartboard. So, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do is I need everybody to channel their energy into Double O right now, because regardless, we're giving away 50 bucks. But if Double O totals 50 points on 3 dart throws, we will be giving away $100. Double O. Let's see.
Okay,
it
so
happen.
I need to make sure I'm on the understanding here because last year we did this, it was hit a goddamn bullseye, and I'm still trying to figure out how I managed that to happen. Okay, so we're saying I have to get a total of 50 points altogether, right?
In 3 darts.
In 3 darts.
Correct.
Yeah, I
Sure,
want
you
to
don't
see
want to
this,
do
man.
6. You guys don't want to do 6 darts in case like that might be more fair.
What do you think, 40?
Wait, I just want to say
Go do
that
3.
I was with Double O, was it a month
Oh
ago?
God, 2 months
And
ago?
yeah, I don't know. Were you playing darts when I went
No,
there
I
with
was
you?
playing pool.
You were
That was
playing
a whole
pool.
different
Okay.
ball game.
It was a whole different ball game, but it wouldn't be far off the beaten path that these pub games you're really fucking good
Oh
at.
yeah,
And
if it's in a
it's one
bar,
of
we
those
have some
games.
fun with it. The difference here is gonna be I'm gonna do this seated because I do not have enough space to
Really?
run
Okay.
this here. So we're all on the same page. I am renting this area out to do this award show with you guys. So it just
Oh,
I'm
so
happy
that's
you let
not
me
your
put
stuff?
a board up that I bought yesterday.
That's not your stuff in the background there? I thought you
Bro,
were just a
none
big
of this is
Godzilla
mine, but this
fan.
man is a huge King Kong Godzilla fan. It's freaking awesome. You should see some of the action figures. He has like signed Punisher comics over there and stuff. It's
Dude,
amazing
I'm
what
all
he
for
has
it.
in here.
All
I'm
right.
all
What
for
we're
it,
So,
gonna
man.
do is I'm gonna bring the camera up a little bit so you can see the full board, see where it's hitting. I will zoom in on the board. You will not see me throwing. You'll just see a dart hit it. I think that's fair. Does everything sound good there? We'll do 3 darts all together.
sounds great.
That
Let's get it
was
done.
great.
This chat, let's get them hyped up. Come on. We've got 50 extra dollars in a giveaway. Total of $100. Let's
That's
get them
crazy.
hyped up, chat.
Drop your divisions in the comments. Drop your favorite person in the comments. Drop anything in the comments, really.
Let's
Love to
get
see you
this
out
chat
there. It's
flying.
gonna be a good one.
150 people in chat. We need a lot more. Come on. Let's get it up.
$100? It's gonna be crazy. $100.
There we go. Now it's going. Now it's going.
There
All
we
hail
go.
King Jeff coming in from Rainier. Shout out.
Okay.
Shout out.
There we go. Nope, a little bit higher.
Yeah, you better position that thing all right and
I'm
righteous,
working
brother.
on it.
All right.
By the way, everybody, if you're watching this at home or you're listening to this, the man bought a dartboard and placed it on the wall. Brand new dartboard? Is it a
Brand new dartboard. Brand
Brand new
new.
dartboard.
Didn't even
That looks
pay
perfect.
like
That
had
It
to
was
get
good,
that
yeah, I
for
like
it.
it.
I think this is fair. Everyone can see, correct?
Absolutely.
What happens?
Let's
Bro,
get
give
it
her a
going.
whale, dude.
Say what?
Give her a whale. Let's see what happens here.
All right. So we need 50 points or more, and that makes it there. If I go over 50,
Yeah.
it gets a $100 giveaway, correct?
If you go over 50, it's a $100 giveaway. Exactly.
All right, let's try this here. You can't see me.
You better not.
That's a 666. That's a double 20. And that's a 12.
666, double 20, and 12. Ladies and gentlemen, we got it. And we are doing a $100 giveaway starting now. Double, get back on camera, good sir. I'm going to drop the pixel give command.
Okay.
Giveaways going 120 seconds. We will be right back while Double O gets his stuff figured out.
Exclamation mark.
All right, and we are back live. As you see, you have 20 seconds left to join that giveaway. Exclamation mark join in the chat. $100 on the line, ladies and gentlemen. Get in here.
$100 is
6,
honestly, I'm liking
5,
this. I'm liking this.
4. And our giveaway, ladies and gentlemen, for $100 is Slightly Savage! Exclamation mark claim in the chat to claim your $100. Otherwise, it re-rolls. You have 35 seconds. Exclamation mark claim Slightly Savage.
Nice.
Rigged.
Dude, I could use this money. What? I wish I'd known about this.
Slightly
This is
Savage,
insane.
you have 20 seconds.
Exclamation mark claim in the
Otherwise,
chat.
we are re-rolling 10 seconds.
Uh-oh.
It will re-roll, guys. I don't want to see anyone miss out on $100.
It is
Though.
re-rolling, ladies and gentlemen.
All right,
New winner
here we go.
rolled.
Let's see what happens next.
And the winner of this one is X Supreme 3. Congratulations. You have 45 seconds to do exclamation mark claim in the chat. $100, guys. Don't miss out on this. X Supreme. And there we go.
He got it. He claimed it. There
has
it is.
claimed their prize. Alrighty, so ladies and gentlemen, we are now getting started with
Dude,
the
$100.
2024 of the Year Awards. 40. Why don't you introduce us to our member of the year?
That's right. Thank you, Hitman. And that's right. We're going to start with the most important rank in Clan Ops, the most important rank in the community, as a matter of fact, because without this rank, without these people, none of this would be possible. None of this would be true. So we're going to start with the Member of the Year award. All right. The Member of the Year award this year. This is a returning member. This is somebody who, in my personal opinion, absolutely is deserving of this. Without further ado, the member of the year for 2024 KSI is. Get a drum roll going on. KSI Cody 7, officer in Kyber EO. Congratulations, KSI Cody 7, on member of the year for 2024. Woo!
Yes,
Mama.
sir.
Yeah, buddy. And we have an amazing quote from no other than KSI Shadow Fox 7 here, who is the co-div of EO, and she had this to say about KSI Cody. This member has been a die-hard activity boost in the community. He's constantly showing up and showing support for a ton of game nights, as well as being there for members if they need something, and he has the answers to all their questions. He's been busting his butt at school and always has time for the community and its members. He has been there to see the bumps in the road and has stuck by everyone's side through it all. He has been there for so many people to vent to or just to game with. He's truly deserving of this award. Again, that's KSI Shadow Fox 7 about KSI Cody 7. Amazing words and a well-deserved honor for one of our best. But leadership doesn't stop there. Our squads thrive thanks to strong, dedicated leaders, and no one exemplifies that more than this next winner. Double O, tell us who's taken home Officer of the Year.
You know what? I'm kind of really excited to be able to present this award here. So for Officer of the Year, now we know what it's like to be an officer. We've all put that work in. But this is going to be a fun one, especially we got to hear this name earlier today during our pre-show interviews with Jeff and Queen, and it's so nice to get to see this person be recognized. So we have for Officer of the Year none other than KSI King Londo.
Oh, snap.
Let's go.
So, I mean, we just had
Londo.
hashtag demote
Let's
Londo,
go,
but
Londo.
congratulations, buddy. You went from demotion to Officer of the Year. That is fantastic. So we have a lovely quote here from KSI Krista, the squad leader of Mordor. And Krista has to say, the day I met Londo, I decided he was my people. He is incredibly outgoing, quick-witted, and can match my energy, which is definitely needed. This man accounts for about 50% of my brain activity, always giving me the reminders of stuff we have to do. He has been my right-hand man since he came over to Catacombs. I really don't know what I'd do without him. He's a great asset and deserves praise for the work he puts in. He always shows up and is willing to go the extra mile, covering game nights, impromptu nights, getting the squad together for just some fun. His glowing personality has allowed me to meet so many other people from other divisions and form great rapport with these people. This has led to so many successful cross-div game nights full of laughs. He was recently promoted to SO, and I am so happy to have my brother by my side for the next steps we take in KSI. And that's coming from KSI Krista, guys. You know, Krista, I really appreciate you, but if you ever make a quote again that's long, I don't know what we're having words though, I promise.
Congrats, Londo.
Congrats to the Londo. You went from demoted to promoted. You're doing fantastic. Officer of the Year is not anything to laugh at or just like shake it off.
Yeah.
That is a great presence and great award. It's showing the dedication you've put in, buddy.
Absolutely.
Now, Hitman, we have the next pleasure of going to Senior Officer of the Year. What are you thinking right now?
Honestly, first of all, I'm a proud papa as a division leader. You know, both the member and officer of the year comes from EO. EO on top for my chat. But however, we've got something bigger and better. Senior Officer of the Year. Senior Officer is truly the backbone of the community. They are busting their rumps on a daily basis to help the squad leaders in regards to day-to-day operations of the squad. And this person that has won this award is such a good example of that. Without further ado, the Senior Officer of the Year, ladies and gentlemen, is KSI Krista. So, KSI Krista, just a really big shout out to you in regards to this. Here is what your wonderful former squad leader, now a COFO in EO, KSI Cold, had to say about her longtime SO. I swear I don't even know where to begin this one. She's been my SO since we basically split Nightmare into Catacombs. She's been such a great help, always going above and beyond to help improve things within the squad and within the community. Always got amazing ideas and is always so welcoming and friendly to everyone. She's constantly making friends and connections all over KSI. I love it and I love her. She's been amazing in all of the ways. She's a very strong asset to Catacombs, EO, and KSI altogether. She's also killing it as a mod, which makes me so proud. And she's actually also killing it as a squad leader now over in Mordor. 40, what do you got for our next award?
Well, first and foremost, I want to say congratulations to KSI Krista. She's on the mod team. I'm a senior moderator, so I get to work with her hand in hand sometimes. And an amazing asset to the team, an amazing addition to the community, and just we're all here to have a great time, hang out, and be around like-minded people. She's one of those people you could just join into VC with and just click with right away. So congratulations, KSI Krista on SO of the year. And like you said, KSI Hitman, we're moving on to squad leader of the year. Okay, now squad leader of the year for 2024. Let me get a nice little drum roll, please. Congratulations to KSI Shadow Wolf for squad leader of the year of 2024. KSI Shadow Wolf right now is the COFO over in EO. Congratulations, Shadow Wolf. Not Shadow Fox, sorry, Shadow Fox, Shadow Wolf. We got a lot of shadows in this community. Shadow Wolf, congratulations on Squad Leader of the Year. We have a quote here from KSI Delulu Dragon, the Kyber SL. She goes on to say, "Where do I start with my amazing SL? From when I first joined Kyber, she has been welcoming to me and others. She was the first person to push me to move up the leadership ranks and had 100% confidence in my abilities. I know that she has and will go to war for any of us in the squad, no matter how big or small the matter is. She's the type of SL that I hope and aspire to be one day. She doesn't lead by just words, but by actions. Her dedication to all of us in the squad can be proven by our retention rate over the last year and our squad's activity. She never looks down on any of our ideas and really considers our squad suggestions. It's that open-mindedness that, in my opinion, makes her one of our great SLs in KSI. Honestly, our squad leaders are the backbone of KSI, and congratulations to KSI Shadow Wolf once again for SL of the year of 2024. But our div staff helps guide the vision that keeps us moving forward. So it's time to recognize one of our top leaders at the highest level of clan ops. Double, who do we have?
So this is going to be a fun one for me. Absolutely, can't even lie to you guys. For div staff of the year, it's crazy because all of us have either been div staff or are currently div staff. You know, we know what goes into this. And the really exciting part to me is that we just got to speak with this woman earlier today. So
Really?
I'm just going to put it out there right now. So for div staff of the year, it is going to none other than KSI Queen K7.
Oh,
Like this woman is freaking amazing, guys. She puts in
absolutely.
so much work into everything she does, and every level of it, her commitment to it is just fantastic. So we have some beautiful words from none other than KSI New Blue.
My Tunisian back alley knife fighter. Shout out to Nubla.
Shout out to New Blue. So here's what he had to say. What can I say? The world's best sidekick has become the world's best superhero. Queen has been by my side, no exaggeration, throughout this entire build. Her strength and leadership truly began to shine, just as Rooster predicted in 2023, as she progressed from co-founder to founder, then co-div, and now div lead. She's achieved incredible success, leaving a lasting legacy throughout all of XH. With yet another squad split, on the horizon for Voodoo. Guys, I mean, what doesn't she do?
What doesn't she do? I was literally
It's like
thinking the
Wonder
same
Woman
thing.
walked in the room and was like, "Hey, here's the lasso. Let me show you."
I love Queen K. She's great. She's an amazing leader too. Well deserved. Congratulations, Queen K.
And the leadership mind she has on her is something you don't see very often within the community at all. So being
Yeah, I
able to
agree.
have not only known her on a personal level, but I had a really good conversation with her last night we were sitting here for a couple hours minimum just talking about stuff, and she has such a good mind for it. I am happy, honored, and privileged for us to have given her this award. But now we've got the Director of the Year, and this director has been someone who has been a consistent presence from the director staff and just overall a force to be reckoned with as a leader.
Yeah.
Can we get a drum roll, please?
A drum roll for the powerhouse.
The Director of the Year 2024 is going to be KSI Dirty Heathen 7. Congratulations, sir. A lot of respect for this man right here. And here is what KSI Horde had to say about Heathen. Writing to nominate Heathen for the prestigious Director of the Year award, he has consistently demonstrated exceptional leadership, strategic vision, and a commitment to excellence, making a significant impact on KSI. Heathen has a proven track record of driving innovation and achieving outstanding results. Under his leadership, KSI has split, making 2 more divisions and numerous squads. He possesses a unique ability to inspire and motivate teams, fostering a culture of collaboration, creativity, and high performance. Beyond his strategic acumen, Heathen is a compassionate, empathetic leader who genuinely cares about the well-being of his divisions. He prioritizes member development, providing opportunities for growth and mentorship. This commitment to fostering talent has resulted in a highly engaged and productive environment. Heathen is also deeply committed to social responsibility. I am confident that Heathen is the ideal candidate for this award. His exceptional leadership, strategic vision, and unwavering commitment to excellence have made a lasting impact on KSI. And congratulations, Dirty Heathen. Indeed, winning Director of the Year is always a massive deal. This man is just well-liked and well-respected across the entire community. What do we say here, 40?
First and foremost, congratulations, Heathen. I personally, when I rejoined KSI, he was the division leader over Viking Horde, and that man ran it like I've never seen anyone run a division before. He's one of the great leaders, and now that he's a director, and we've seen him split divisions. I work with him a lot because I'm a mod and he's a director. We do a lot of the onboarding process. I got to tell you right now that this man, he's firm, he's fair, and he is an absolute powerhouse here in KSI. Without him, I really don't know if we would have the kind of atmosphere we have in this build. So, Dirty Heathen, congratulations, brother. Semper Fi. Oh, double O.
I mean, I'm here, buddy. I mean, we're gonna have some fun here. First off, Heathen, absolutely congratulations. Taking a look at everything you've done throughout this, I've only had the pleasure of working with you, maybe for this build, maybe a year. Prior to that, we never ever crossed paths. It was just too big, too many people. You don't run into the same amount.
He's a sexy guy, though. I'll tell you that. I love his voice. There's no mistaking hearing him when he comes
God, yeah,
through.
you know when he's in a party. You know when he's there. You don't have to doubt it for a second there.
He's one of those guys that he is so intelligent. If you could pick his brain for just 5 minutes, you'll be a better leader for 5 years because of it. Speaking of those types of people, Executive Staff of the Year, double?
Oh,
40 rather, excuse me?
Well, let me tell you about executive staff. We were actually talking about them earlier on in the show. For anyone who doesn't know or you're new to the community on our Discord channel, these are the red names up on the top. When you're looking over to the right-hand panel, these are all of the men and women who have put so much into this new build specifically that without them, I don't even know if it would be what it is today. So this member of executive staff, most of us know. If you don't know, you're going to know them at some point in time. And if they've ever hopped into a party chat with you, they've taken that party chat by storm and have everyone questioning their own intelligence because they're just so smart and witty. Executive Staff of the Year, without further ado, let me get a drum roll, please. Executive Staff of the Year is KSI Victory 7. Yeah, let's go, Vic. That's what I'm talking about, big dog. KSI Victory 7 Executive Staff of the Year for 2024. We have a nice quote here from another member of Executive Staff, KSI Rooster 7, who goes on to say this about Victory. Victory has overcome adversity, risen to the top twice, and successfully been the coach of this rebuild. We've grown from less than 100 to over 3,000 members, flushed out policy and procedure, and put out countless fires. Vic has been the driving force of adaptability at the executive level. He's been a voice of reason, steady hand, and analytical mind. He has been a great partner and mentored many among the executive staff and many others, from all-nighters in LR or 7DS to restructuring clan ops and departments. He's been supportive every step of the way. Vic is also man enough to admit his own faults or mistakes. And that's the type of honest leadership many want to follow. I agree. And he does not take credit enough. He takes the blame too often. And I appreciate everything he does to keep us going strong. Once again, that was Rooster with some words for Victory 7. Victory, congratulations, brother, on the executive staff of the year. And what's interesting about this is he mentions that they brought this community from 100 to over 3,000 members. So talking about that and looking at that actually segues us into what we're going to be looking at next, which is the recruiter of the year.
Absolutely, and I'm honored and privileged to get to present this because we got some heavy hitters on this list. So we're going to have our top 10. However, we are going to have our number 1, but just want to give my congratulations to Vic, dude. The way that you challenge everybody to be a better version of themselves and the way that you bring intelligence and common sense to the table, you absolutely deserve this. Now, for our recruiters of the year, the top 10 recruiters of 2024 goes as follows. For number 10, we have KSI Air Max 7 bringing in, 68 people. From there, we've got KSI the Virgo Goddess at number 9 bringing in 70. Number 8, Big Crest bringing in 72. Number 7, Ozzy Osty bringing in 73. KSI
Nice.
Hades X7 bringing in 80. KSI Salazar coming into the top 5 at 95. KSI Caps, I believe is how you pronounce that one, at 100. KSI Mouse 7 at 107. KSI Fat Ninja, shout out to you, dude. 119 people. And number 1, the recruiter of the year 2024, KSI Big Jobla with a whopping 195 recruits in the 2024 year. And just to put that in perspective for everyone, that is 1 recruit every other day. Double?
I mean, honest to God, guys, I mean, 195 in a year is some like top level shit.
When
No,
did
no
he
doubt in my
join?
brain.
Oh my lord, 195. That we're literally looking at half of a division right here. That's
Yeah,
those are half.
that,
That's a
that,
half a division.
yeah, exactly. That's a
That's
little bit
amazing.
over half. So like you're hitting numbers that like people don't bring in on a regular basis.
Yeah, that's
So,
true.
well,
I've
I mean,
personally,
continue
yeah.
for you. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, I've personally been around Jablo for quite a while now. I've worked alongside him. I've had the pleasure of being in a lot of voice chats and hearing that amazing British accent that everybody knows him so well for. And being a mod and seeing that port of entry channel, the role request channel, I see his name in there quite often, and all the mods see his name in there often too. So I knew that he was going to be the number 1 guy. So big
Oh,
Jablo, congrats,
100%.
brother, well deserved. I know you're looking
Congrats,
forward to
buddy.
this
Start
moment.
teaching everyone else how you do this and, spread the wealth on that. 195, if you can get everyone doing that one, we'd be fucking 7,000 tomorrow.
Look at those guns on him too, ladies and
Yeah, no,
gentlemen.
look
This
at this
man's
man.
X'd
He is
out.
ripped.
Had to tell him once or twice to put those things away. It got me feeling a little bit, jealous over here. Might have to start hitting the gym. Big job. If you're bringing on all these recruits, you might have to start bringing us to the gym too. Get 195 swole mothers in this
At least
community.
we know he could put us on his back and carry us if needed.
Yeah, for real, dude. Yo, congrats, big
100%.
job.
He'll backpack us through life.
Exactly. So, Double, next up, we've got the Department Member of the Year. That's all you, good sir.
Oh my God. I have Department Member of the Year. And
Yes,
I'm looking
sir.
at this one. I'm looking at the reading here. And, I love this man to death. The next award is definitely granted and it's earned, well earned. But there
What
are
do we
also
got?
times where I just want to absolutely catapult him and like watch him go over a wall. We butt heads. You are absolutely amazing through and through. You put the work and you take the time, you put the effort into this. And whether or not we have our personal differences on different topics of exchange, it is a well-deserved award. I am so excited to be able to announce the Department Member of the Year is KSI Hitman 7.
Whoa!
So he's
Congrats,
hosting
buddy.
with me. We have battled it out throughout this hosting like setup and everything. We have battled it out in like KSI careers, Oh, we have Mrs. Hitman coming here to give a hug. Hello. Welcome, Mrs. Hitman.
For all of you guys tuned into the stream, I know you guys can't
If
see
you
it
cry,
live, but
though,
she's
if
giving him
you
a hug.
cry, it will be immortalized. You cry. Remember that.
Listen.
We will record it. No crying in baseball or KSI.
Congratulations,
One
buddy.
of the
I
two.
think it's well-deserved. Well deserved. I think a little bit overdue, but you know what? Right on time, man. Right on time. Couldn't
Absolutely,
have been any better
absolutely.
during the show. This is interesting. I'm wondering what's in store for us next.
Dude, I can't wait for the Hall of Fame. I'm not gonna lie. When they send us the Hall of Fame envelopes, I'm gonna be so excited to go through them with you guys because none of us know what's happening next.
Well,
So
I
with
heard
that
that.
portion, we're getting there. We're getting there. But let me
Yeah.
read New Blue's thing real quick, okay?
Oh yeah. Go for it.
All right, we got to get that through. So from KSI New Blue 7, I have to give a huge shout out to Hitman for his outstanding work on the stream team this year. He's been the go-to guy for hosting live stream events, casting KSI tournaments, and so much more. As the social media team supervisor, he's redefined how social media teams are led, setting a standard that will influence leadership for years to come. While he and I butt heads at least 3 times a week without fail, I fully understand this man's perspective. He consistently brings positivity and innovation to the table every single day. That's without a fact, buddy. You really do. He's also participated in AAP, mods, and others. For these reasons, Hitman is a clear choice for Department Member of the Year. Congratulations, my friend. It's been an absolute pleasure getting to know you over this past year, seeing you grow, seeing you really transform, watching you go from like joining marketing to you found podcasting, and you're like, this is my thing. And you just really ran with streaming into that, and now you're running the stream team, dude. It's been an amazing ride for you. I can't wait to see what's next.
Absolutely, and I told myself I wasn't gonna get emotional, damn it, but reading the chat and listening to you guys, like, you can't help it. Even her coming in here giving me a hug. Shout out to the missus, I love you. But this is such a big honor for me. Hey, job's not done that yet, though. We got plenty of work to do. We'll celebrate tonight, get back to it in the morning. 40.
Absolutely love it, man. And congratulations, dude. Honestly, I've been working close with you over the past, few months on this whole show, and I've seen the type of work, type of dedication, and the passion that you put into this community. So for you to have gotten this, I mean, I couldn't see it any other way. Congratulations, my friend. Absolutely well deserved, and I can testify to this that this man is one of the most working his ass people in this community, man. Congrats, brother. Much appreciated.
All right, at 40, give us our department team lead of the year.
Oh, okay. So we're moving on as the team lead of the year. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we all know the graphics department, and this will come as no surprise, but the department team lead of the year is going to be, drum roll, please, KSI Lotus. Yo, congratulations, KSI Lotus, on the department team leader of the year. Amazing. Everybody knows the graphics team very well. They pump out amazing content, and it's for free. So, a lot of the stuff that we see getting done there is in due part to her mostly. So, we have a nice quote here from Teflon Toe about KSI Lotus. And he goes on to say that I haven't been in the server very long. However, Exiled Lotus has been great with taking the time to show me around here, making me feel welcome in the community, and answering the many questions I've had. She never misses a beat when I messaged her to ask something and always makes sure things are running as smoothly as possible. At the same time, she's taking on artwork requests in the server, and I'm sure many other responsibilities. While also working outside the server, she's a powerhouse around here. And from what I've seen, she's a powerhouse from around here from what I've seen so far. And, our department team leads are the driving force behind some of KSI's most engaged and impactful projects. That was an amazing quote from Teflonto about Lotus right there. But behind every great team lead is a strong leader guiding the bigger picture. So now it's time to recognize the individual who has gone above and beyond in overseeing our departments. To present the Department Supervisor Award of the Year, I'll hand it once over again to Double O. Congratulations, Lotus, Department Team Leader of the Year.
Congratulations, Lotus.
Congrats,
Oh my God, the
Lotus.
graphics. Our graphics team, I can't say enough about. They are amazing in everything they do, and they don't get a dime, guys. They give you professional level work without asking for anything in return. And I don't think anyone realizes how underappreciated that department may truly be. for everything that they do. And it's so nice to
Absolutely.
see somebody get recognized for the work they have put in for it. But now we're going to take a look at the Department Supervisor of the Year. So, I have had the pleasure of maybe working with this woman once, twice, maybe 3 times if I'm super lucky. I think it's probably 3 at best. We have KSI Safrasin 7. She is our Department Supervisor of the Year, and I will fully say it is well earned. So we have a lovely quote from KSI Iron Bear 7, and we're going to go over that now here, guys, okay? So, Safrasin, over the previous year, has led the moderation team through numerous changes. Facing adversity as a growing community, had to learn how to balance between the power of the moderators and the officers. Her insight has helped change and grow the team to what it is now, from bringing the senior mod position back to helping write the handbook and guidelines that the mods follow, to reviewing all disciplinary actions taken by mods. She remains vigilant in ensuring the moderation team is serving the community for the greater good. Whenever major changes have had to come to the team, she has been willing to sit down and discuss these changes to find a mutual benefit for both the team and its members. As the team continues to improve their skills and grow to meet community needs, the team looks to her for guidance and mentorship. Without Safrasin's presence and leadership of the moderation team would fall short and be missing the heart of the team that really keeps them going.
Yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree. This is an amazing nomination, an amazing recipient. You know, KSI Soph, if anybody doesn't know her, she's the mod boss. She's the final say on a lot of things. And working alongside of her, absolute sweetheart, an amazing team member, an amazing team lead, an amazing boss. I personally am so blessed to have her as someone who's over me in a leadership position. I want to congratulate you on getting the Department Supervisor of the Year for 2024. So, congrats.
And lady, and congratulations, Soph. Indeed, I've had the honor of working with her a couple times, and on the mod team, she is a fair but firm leader, and exactly what you want to see out of leadership. But before we continue on to the outstanding service, I've been made aware of a special announcement from the Senior Director of Community Services. So, without further ado, we're going to go back into our 3-camera. He will not be joining us on camera. However, Mr. Uppish, the floor is yours, sir.
Thank you. And for those of you who wish to catch me on camera, maybe one day we'll buy one. Who knows? So for those of you who've been around the block for KSI for a little while, you maybe have heard of this before. But at some point towards end February, early March, we'll be looking to roll out the Divisional Cup. We're bringing that back. And I myself will be putting at least $250 of prize money into the final thing. So at this same stream next year, we will have a starter pack of 250 for Div Cup events and winnings. If you are interested in helping run the Divisional Cup, definitely go look to join the T&E team. The events team just opened up applications again. But think Hogwarts House Cup without like the blatant favoritism for Gryffindor. That's kind of the vibe that you're gonna get from Div Cup. So things like whether it's splitting a squad, splitting a division, participating in of the years, of the months, participating in the events, winning the events, whether that's Saturday Showdown. We're going to be starting a regiment of annual events this year. Last year we did Summer Slam. We will have more of those this year. I'm looking to do at least 3 to 4, so we'll see where we end up. But there will, every time you guys participate or win an event, you'll get an X number of points, and then it'll all be tallied, and the winning division at the end of the year will get a whole bunch of money in raffles.
Nice.
So
there you go.
Get ready. Make sure you guys keep an eye out on your announcements channels. Definitely stay on point, and you guys can win hopefully a bunch of money by the end of the year. And most
you had me
importantly,
at a bunch of money.
Pride. You get to rub it in all the other divisions' faces that you lost and that they lost and you won. It's the most.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing it for.
And honest to God, guys,
speaking as a former Div Cup winner, that's the most important part.
Yeah.
But appreciate you guys having me. and I will turn the
Thank you
stream
for
back over
joining us,
to you.
Uppish. And before we transfer
Absolutely,
anywhere,
brother.
Hitman, hold this screen real quick because I am reading this chat right now, and we just have to point out some things, okay? Number 1, 40, your mustache is the most popular host of the entire event. We're probably going to have to
Yes,
make a
yes.
separate Twitter just for your mustache, so you're aware, okay? We're just going to tweet its thoughts, not yours. It's the mustache's thoughts. Your thoughts are irrelevant.
Yeah, we can ask
From
them.
that portion, we have some other things that you're built like a news anchor. Uppish, they want to buy you a camera because apparently they think you don't have money for one.
Apparently, there's a GoFundMe getting started.
There's a
I have
GoFundMe
the money
being
for
made
a
for that.
camera. I just
We
will never
have some
buy
Harry
one, but I
Potter stuff
appreciate it.
being mentioned.
All hell
They
Yeah, I
want
like
you to
that.
stroke your stash more, apparently. Don't do it. Don't give them what they want. Screw that. And yeah, no, that's it. Okay, we're good. We just had to bring those things up because honest to God, guys, there was some interesting things in here.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back. We are going to get started with the Outstanding Service Awards here shortly. However, brief break is needed on the host side, so we will be right back. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the show. Appreciate you being patient with us. Apparently, bodily needs wait for no man, especially not an of the year event. So, we are going to get going for our outstanding service. Just a reminder for these outstanding service awards, they are different and a little more prestigious, I would say, just based on the fact that they are nominated and awarded by the executive staff. Double. Take it away with our bronze.
Exactly, Hitman, you're 100% correct with that. So these are awards that are given out to members who you caught the eye of the staff. Like they know you've been putting in this work. This isn't a member nominated award. This is you caught the eye of the staff in some way, shape, or form that they have recognized you for the work you've really been putting in. So what we're going to be starting with is our bronze level outstanding service awards. So we're going to have first off the start, it's KSI Truth 7, KSI
Yeah.
Safrosine 7, KSI Vixen 7, KSI Void, KSI 47, KSI Raise Drake 7, KSI Crimson 7, KSI Chef Cause 7, and KSI Cook. Guys, first off, I'm so excited 40's in there. That's my boy. I've known this man
Really?
for 10 years. Like we went from repossessing cars together. Now we're back in KSI. Like life's come full circle. It's beautiful.
Yo,
But
who
congratulations
messed
to
up and gave
everyone
that to me?
here.
Yeah, congrats everyone who got the bronze outstanding service awarded by ES for the 2024 Honors Weekend, and thank you for that nomination for me. Also, I'm loving it. What?
Well, now the best part is, buddy, you get to read the next set. So this is our silver set. Like you got bronze, you did great. You were recognized. Who got silver?
Right. So silver is the next classification up from bronze, just like the regular OS awards. And for this year's 2024 Silver Outstanding Service Awards, we have an amazing, this is an amazing lineup. Okay, so we're starting out with a repeat recipient of awards, KSI Queen K7. Congratulations. KSI Achilles 7, KSI Shadow Fox 7, KSI Clownsy 7. Congrats, guys. KSI Nuck 7. Oh my god, dude. And we got KSI G7, KSI Lotus 7, KSI New Blue 7. And dude, get this. Congratulations, Hitman, on your silver outstanding service award for the year of 2024, brother.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Guys, this list is a powerhouse. Like some of these people I've worked with either in the past, currently, or just know in general. And it's so amazing. We had Queen K, we have Achilles, who I know from like SR and TR days back in 2015, and he's back
Oh,
around. We got Hitman, who I've already expressed my feelings there. We have New Blue, we got G7 Clownsy, who's like made an entire life improvement from joining KSI. It's just been amazing to see.
yeah.
And
Love
like
clowns.
guys, all of you have put this work in. Lotus, your work with the graphics department is hands down some of the best I've seen in a long while. So congratulations to all of you.
Yeah, congrats, guys. Absolutely well deserved.
I
So
couldn't have
Hitman,
said
next
it.
we got gold coming, dude.
Yeah, and I couldn't have said it any better. Thank y'all. Thank you, executive staff, for the silver. But we got a few really good gold nominees that I definitely would have awarded myself if I was on the executive staff. So for our gold outstanding service for 2024, we have KSI Iron Bear 7, KSI Canna 7, or Cannabis, KSI Rooster 7, the Big Roo, KSI Hero 7, and KSI Dirty Heathen 7. Bunch of very, very influential, very capable, very strong leaders getting this gold OS. So double 40, what do we think of this slate of awardees?
Absolutely
I mean, well deserved.
amazing. I fucking love everybody that's on this list. And the Gold Outstanding Service Award, simply put, the highest ranking one, if I'm not mistaken.
It is the highest award they could achieve for this
Yeah,
role.
so let me tell you right now, all those names that you said, super, absolutely fantastic. I
Powerhouse
100%
people.
yeah. So
Yeah,
again, another powerhouse list. This is great because now we're seeing
mean-
that executive staff is looking at all the leaders that we've seen throughout the past year and really giving them that recognition. So this is amazing to see.
One of my favorite ones on here, and I'm not just, tooting horns here, but Hero. I got to work with him a year ago. He was putting together all the intros for the KSI Twitch. He was putting together scripts for it, getting montages made. This man was putting in work in a field that like he's like, I could help here. Let me just help. And he was just doing everything he could for it. So it's great to see like now he's running academy, he's running analytics, he's taking care of like departments where that's his powerhouse departments, and he does amazing work for every one of them. To just see that growth is just so beautiful to me. Canna, like I met her last year too. She was like low on the totem pole. Now she's a div lead and getting a gold outstanding service award. Like, does
Yeah.
anything more need to be said there? Probably not.
You know, I see that there's a nice there's some mods on here.
There
I'm
are.
like seeing these mods on here. These are some hardworking individuals. Listen, KSI Rooster 7, KSI Hero 7, and KSI Dirty Heathen 7. I mean, guys, really
Absolutely.
amazing.
Absolutely, and just a great bunch of nominees. All of our outstanding service awards deserve it. Now, a question was dropped in the chat. What is up with the 7? And I love explaining this. A 7 explicitly means that you have earned a level of leadership and a level of, I guess, prestige, tenure would be the word I would use within the
Right.
community in order to be recognized. And that's where that 7 comes from. So, starting with 2024, we did change up the 7 earning process, but we still had a bunch of 7s earned. 40, why don't you run us through everybody who earned a 7 in 2024?
All right, guys. Everyone who's earned a 7 in 2024, if your name is not on this list, we do apologize. But this is the people who've gotten awarded 7s in the year of 2024. And let's keep in remind ourselves that I think last year in 2023, I think we only had like 3 7s. So, only a few people back then. Now we have 3,000 strong. So we have a lot of people who really earned these 7s. And I am a huge advocate for maintaining that 7 structure. So without further ado, these were the 7s that were awarded in 2024. We have KSI Vixen 7, KSI Chef Co 7, KSI Sassy Kitten 7, KSI Clownsy 7, KSI Boreas 7, KSI Crimson 7. We have Abaddon 7, Queen K 7, Iron Bear 7, Medusa 7. We have KSI Attitude 7, Shadow Fox 7, Cannabis 7, Hitman. What?
Woo!
You got your 7 this year? Congrats,
Yes,
dude.
sir.
And KSI Asha 7. Guys, congratulations on achieving what many want to and strive for in KSI, which is getting that 7. Congrats, guys. All well deserved. And I know all these names very well. So, these are the types of leaders in the community that we can all take a little bit out of their book and put in our pages because I mean, this is some of the people who make this experience really worthwhile here. So congrats, guys, on your 7s.
Absolutely. And, earning. Sorry, go ahead, Double O.
No, I mean, I fully agree with you there. Earning these 7s is such a milestone in itself, guys. Like, if you look at the tradition of what it's always been, 40, back in a different time frame of KSI itself, to even hit a 7, you had to hit the rank of founder.
Yeah.
But we're talking when trying to get to founder was next to impossible.
Yeah, it took like 2 years almost
Yeah,
back in the
exactly.
day.
Like you
There was
put
some.
a large chunk of your life in there because there were so many people. It was
Yeah.
such a challenge there. Like it was insane. Like to see it now, to see the tradition still living on, people getting to these points. Last year, like you said, we had 3. This year, what is it? 3, 6, 9, 12. Like we're doing amazing. People are having this growth. They're reaching these ranks. They're doing so much work to get to that point.
I agree. I couldn't agree more. Congrats to everyone who's got their 7s this year. And for all of you aspiring to get your 7 this year, we got a full year ahead of us. A lot of things need to get done, a lot of opportunities for you guys to step up to the plate, be that leader, and, kind of emulate the good leaders that you see here and create the experience that everyone really loves and gets out of this place. So that's what it's all about. Congrats, guys, on getting your 7s.
Absolutely. And ladies and gentlemen, just real quickly, we are going to go be right back as we have one more interview for the evening before we go to our Hall of Fame. KSI New Blue 7 will be joining us on the show. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. And good afternoon and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We've got New Blue 7. New Blue, tilt your camera up a little bit.
Up? Oh my god.
There
Like
we
that?
go. Perfect. Alrighty, so New Blue, thank you so much for joining us during this interview process. Just want to go through a couple of questions with you. Can you mute your stream on your audio if you
Yeah,
don't
I
mind?
got it. I got it. My bad.
I appreciate you. Alrighty. And then you guys, I'll ask the main questions. You guys can kind of bounce in and do conversational, whatever the case may be. As Senior Director of Digital Services, your department has seen a lot of success over the past year. What would you say was the biggest success that you would say you've seen?
So I took over for the senior director position in April of 2024, which is when I became a voting member of the executive staff. I'm very proud of everything that we've achieved in 2024. I'm really, I mean, really didn't guess that we would achieve as much as we have. I would say my proudest moments would have to be. I know you said one moment, but I do have two. So obviously, the leadership consistency that we've had, restarting this build, like you guys have mentioned before earlier in the stream, we started from about 30 members and built up to now 3,000. Frankly, building up, I've kind of been a part of the whole process since I came back, but a big issue that we had pretty much from all of 2023 and the entirety of the beginning of 2024, we had a really big problem with consistency in terms of the leaders that we kept in the positions. So I think one thing that I'm super proud of for 2024 is that, pretty much since I've come over, to be over the department. We've had extremely solid leaders. I've had leaders that have been in the ranks that they're currently in for the entirety of the year, since I took over, I should say. I'm super, super proud of that. Number two, obviously, I just have to give a shout out to our best performing teams in digital services, being social media and graphics. I mean, just unbelievable work coming from both of them. Consistency, like insane consistency that I really haven't seen before. Social media just every single day getting posts out, sometimes two a day, sometimes three a day. And as for graphics, I mean, everybody in the community knows the graphics has just been outstanding the entire year. Hundreds upon hundreds of requests being completed for our members. And like somebody said earlier in the stream, completely free of charge. And so I'm just incredibly proud of all of them.
Absolutely, and very proud that we are 40 double. Got anything on that topic?
40, I'll let you start.
All right, so how do you carry the skills you've learned within this community over into your real life? This is something that I kind of was talking to Crash out earlier about, because we have a lot of leadership things that happen in this community. And what do you think are some of the things that you transition to real, or vice versa, some of the things, leadership traits from real life that you bring into this community?
Believe it or not, I mean, I joined KSI when I was 17 years old. Back then, it was 16 plus. It wasn't 18 plus like it is now.
That's right.
I would say pretty much every leadership ability that I have in real life came from KSI. I've learned so much. I have so many great mentors. I couldn't even name them all right now because I've just had so many
Yeah.
people have been hugely influenced. Um, but I would say one thing that has really is such a blatant change is public speaking. Um, so coming up
Amen.
through the ranks in clan ops, you have to host meetings every single week. Coming up through the ranks in digital services, you have to attend these meetings. You have to be able to talk to your teams and get your point across effectively. And then even in being an executive staff, being able to um, kind of communicate your ideas on an executive level, um, being able to communicate with people at the highest level of leadership, and to bounce ideas around with them and work together on these things. I mean, I would have no basis without KSI. I mean, it's amazing, and I would say the way that it translates to my real life, is that I'm in a very small band. It's mostly just for fun, but we've performed live quite a few times now, and um, believe it or not, I get zero nerves. I'm just excited to go out and play. Um, you know, I see my bandmates getting nervous and being shaky before the show, and I'm just
Yeah.
like ready to go, So it's
Yeah.
definitely a really important and huge thing for me that I learned while being in KSI.
Dude, I agree. I think the public speaking is a huge one because you're around all these new people, all these strangers, and sometimes if you step in a leadership position, you're forced to be around these people and say things, host meetings, all that stuff. So I agree. I mean, I've also gotten public speaking out of KSI. I mean, that's literally one of my main things ever. So I agree 100%. Double, you have anything
I couldn't
that
disagree
before
with
we move on?
anything here. So, like, what we take away from this community is fully applicable into your real life. So, like, these are things, these are skills you can put on a resume and go take into a job interview, put it under your volunteer work section, and they're gonna ask questions about it because one, it says volunteer work, and two, they have no idea what any of the words you put on that freaking resume mean at this point. So they're gonna ask. And when you start going, "Hey, I manage divisions of like 600 people," they're like, "I don't even have that many employees."
Right.
Like these are talkable traits that you can take with you in such an aspect. And anyone who has met me in this build knows I preach this regularly. There are life skills to be taken away from this community, and if you do it the right way, you apply yourself and you really put the work into it, there's so much that it can give back to you.
Absolutely. And I think I do agree. This community, you can absolutely take these skills and just apply them in real life as you have, New Blue. And that success speaks for itself both in and out of the community. How would you describe your 2024 year and any plans that you may have for digital services or beyond for 2025?
Yeah, good question. For my personal goals for what I want to do in 2025, believe it or not, I want to spend even more time on the wiki. I have spent probably hundreds of hours on the Wikipedia page, wiki.ksiglobal.com, by the way. Go check it out.
Selfless plug.
I've probably spent hundreds of hours across 2023 and 2024. And I want to double down on that in 2025. I want to hit it even harder. Um, I want to get the consistency and the team and the staff to keep everything up to date constantly. One of the big struggles that we have with Wiki is things are always changing. We have squad pages. We have a page on the Wiki for every single squad, not just in the past, but even the current ones. So every time a co-founder assignment changes, a squad leader changes, even if we update the picture for y'all squad through the graphics team, that gets updated on the wiki. And so it's with however many squads we have, I think over 50 squads now. It is very, very hard to keep everything up to date. So that's my plan for 2025. As for digital services, um, I would say I actually kind of have some notes here on what I wanted to do with digital services, but
Hear the notes.
I
We
would
wanna hear the
say,
notes.
say it again.
Let's hear the notes. We want to hear some notes.
Announce it.
So I got this for y'all. This is what you guys can expect. Everybody can expect this out of my department for 2025. I want to double down on hiring for wiki, graphics, content creation, and social media. We can really use help in all of those areas. If you have any skills in those trades, please feel free to reach out to me. Let's get you hired. Let's get you a project. Um, this is a big one for me. In 2025, I want to pay every single person in digital service that has a specialized skill. If you have a skill that you can use outside of KSI to make money, you should be making money in KSI. That especially goes for artists. Every single artist I want to see paid. I'm not sure how we're going to do it, whether it's every single request completed, whether it's tenure. I don't care how it's done, but I want to see every single artist paid in 2025. I'm not saying that's going to start tomorrow, but I want to get it done before the end of the year.
Wow.
Um, and I would say those are the most important things for me for 2025. Just hammering in on getting some more staffing, and then like I said, if you have a specialized skill, even in content creation, if you are a YouTuber outside of KSI and you're making money, and then you're coming in here and making stuff for free for us, that makes no sense. So let's get you
Yeah.
paid. Let's
Yeah.
get some money on the table.
I love it.
Absolutely.
I love this idea. I know there's gonna
I
be a
think
lot
this
of
is
logistics and
fantastic.
conversation behind it, but, I think this is it's a good, idea to
Good
start
start,
focusing on.
100%.
Yeah, I love
It's
it.
a starting point to, like, the thing we've always talked about over years is, like, how do we pay people?
Right?
Let's
Yeah.
create a revenue stream for those who are putting the work in, and I love the premise of it and the idea of how we're gonna go about it, so let's see where we can go with it, 100%.
And Vic coming in the chat saying my wallet is already crying.
It's okay,
Congratulations,
Vic, it'll
dude.
cry, but it'll be like tears of joy for how great the work becomes
Yep.
afterwards, you know? Look at it that way.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. So 40 kind of stole one of my questions earlier. So I'm going to dive into another one. What's some advice you would give to someone wanting to come up the ranks into leadership, whether it's on the clan ops side, because you do have a lot of experience there, or the digital services side, where you're currently the number one guy?
So I would say for clan ops is stay consistent. Clan ops is not an easy way to go up the ranks. It's really not. Um, I mean, going up from cadet to officer, maybe not be too hard, but once you're getting into these higher level divisional ranks, co-founder, founder, co-division leader, so on and so forth, consistency is key. Don't give up,
Right.
and ranking up is not easy. You're gonna have roadblocks. You're gonna have people you disagree with. You're gonna have people who randomly dislike you for some reason you can't fathom. You're gonna get demoted. Whatever's gonna happen, something will come up, and you will have to be consistent, and you'll have to fight through it. For clan ops, for me, it's just been a constant, just go. It's just been foot on the pedal. In 2023, I moved my way up to co-founder, got dropped all the way down to officer for a situation, moved my way all the way back up to division leader of Exiled Horde. And so, it's just been foot on the gas, never stop, never give up. As for digital services, if you want to rank up through departments, I really have one really big, important key that everybody can use, like effective immediately. Um, Pick one area, maybe two, but pick one area that you know and that you can work on and stay consistent in, and you will go up. We see a lot of people come in through digital services, through community services, mods, whatever it might be, and they're a part of two or three other areas. There's nothing wrong with that, and we encourage it really. But if you want to rank up and make it to these director levels, to these executive levels in the, how do you say, operation side,
Right.
then I would say focus on your one area. If you are a supervisor of a team and you're also a squad leader and you're also a mod, or I'm not calling anybody out. I just picked three random things, but yeah, I mean, it's going to be harder for you because you have your mind in different areas. Um,
I
so I
agree.
would say those are my main kind of pieces of advice for clan ops and for web ops.
Alrighty. Absolutely. And honestly, it really is, it's one of those things, being in digital services, it's a grind, but it's a validating grind, because then you get to do stuff like this, like me, 40, and good old Double O here are taking care of right now, which is these streams. And the amount of planning and work that goes into it, it's really starts at our level, but the buck stops with you as a senior director, which we absolutely have to thank you for. You have taken it all in stride and have really done a good job with that. Last question I have, since you kind of answered everything else we had in our interview, are there any final thoughts you would like to give to the community?
Absolutely. Shout out to everybody that's worked with me this year. Shout out to the members. Everything I do is for you guys. Everything that I influence as an executive staff member, I think I have you guys in mind, and I want to provide you guys with the best experience possible. Um, so obviously, shout out to digital services. Shout out to all the Horde divisions. If you're in Monarchy Horde, Viking Horde, or Exiled Horde, shout out to you. You guys are the goats. And then lastly, important, focus up, everybody, focus up. If you won any award tonight, even the ones coming up, if you have won any award tonight, please shoot me a DM, and I will be, if you want, if you're open to it, shoot me a DM with your home address. I will be sending you KSI merch for free.
We love
Yo,
it. Let's
Fucking merch.
go.
that's what I like to hear, bro. I got
Merch,
a
merch,
bronze ever
merch, merch.
service.
I
Do
heard
I get
merch.
merch?
We're good.
Oh my
Let's
god,
do a
me and him didn't get
hashtag
merch.
merch in the chat on that note. Let's see if we can get the executive staff to start getting that a thing
You know,
going
while
my
on.
God,
you
I'm
guys
getting
are
so many
hashtagging
DMs.
merch, I need all of you to just enjoy some fun music at this point, okay? So we had the pleasure of getting to interact with a couple artists before we set up the award show,
Yo.
and we're gonna kick this off with a band. They are unsigned. They are new. I hope you like it. They're
They're
called
great.
Candy and the Cavities, and this song is called Full Metal Alchemist.
All right, let's go ahead. Thank you, New Blue, for your time. Thank you for everything, sir. Y'all have a good day. We're going into a musical intermission. We will be back with the Hall of Fame. And good
And
evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much to Dawn and Candy of the Cavities for allowing us permission to use their music on this wonderful stream. We've got the best part of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, in my mind, the Hall of Fame ceremony. Double.
you know, Hall of Fame is one of those things that has been around since I joined KSI. I remember when it was so small they could fit it on the bottom of the main page and it would just say the Hall of Fame members. And then you had to go to the forums and all of a sudden it became like,
Yeah.
this big. And then it just kept growing from there. And every year we add people to this, we grow. We really recognize those who have put in so much work, time, commitment, energy. They have put their all into KSI. They have bled it. They have spoke for it. They have represented its true meanings through and through. 40, what do you think?
The Hall of Fame is literally the members who I would say they sacrifice. They sacrifice so much. All right, so time, guys, so much time from these people. I sacrifice into this community, and we don't get paid. This is all voluntary. This is for the passion of it. This is for the experience. I always go into a big spiel. I'm not going to go into it now, but it's something special when you can get a group of people together focused on the same mission, and then we see the people who excel above the others and go and do things that we would have never expected them or asked them to do. And the Hall of Fame really is a way to pay homage to these people, and to really let everyone know that we appreciate them for all the countless hours and days and even years that they put into the community. I mean, years, dude.
Years.
Yeah.
Absolutely years. This isn't like,
Absolutely.
hey, I've been here a month. This is like, hey, I've been here a decade.
Absolutely. And I mean, at the end of the day, that's what we look for is not just that, longevity, but also being able to make an impact while maintaining that longevity. So without further ado, speaking of people who've made an impact and maintained longevity, 40, why don't you introduce us as a whole to the committee introduction before we get into individual committee members' introductions?
Let's get to it. All right. So, for anyone who's unaware, there is a Hall of Fame committee, which is prior Hall of Fame recipients that come together. They're either in the community or out of the community, but they are part of the community. They come together, and it's a governing body. It's responsible for inducting all new nominees each year into the KSI Hall of Fame. Chosen from amongst our many Hall of Famers, each committee member is ruled upon for their experience, awareness, and intricate knowledge of KSI Global and its history. Every year, the committee convenes over all submitted nominations and vigorously debates and validates all known aspects of potential inductees and comes to a majority consensus for the yearly class. So everyone that you're going to see has majority consensus they voted on to get it. So, I can only tell you right now, there's probably been a lot of meeting with this committee and they've, butt heads a few times, but that's why we have them. I'm looking at the list right now. We got KSI Purple Heart, we got KSI Victory 7, KSI Spider 7, we got KSI Cali 7, KSI Holden 7, Upper 7, Reaper 7, Raise Drake 7, and we got Frosty 7 on the Hall of Fame committee for 2024.
Absolutely. And Double O, why don't you get us started with an introduction into Holden 7?
All right, so I don't know if any of you have had the pleasure of interacting with Holden, but dear God, this man is fantastic to meet on a personal level. So he joined KSI back in 2006, worked his way through the divisions before founding his own. the division remained active on Halo 2. So you're aware, guys, that was a game. It was amazing. It was fantastic. It's where we got our biggest build. He didn't get an Xbox 360 until after those servers were shut down for Halo 2. Then he joined KSI United, where he helped establish and rebuild Double Helix division for United. And he returned to KSI.com in 2013 and has been doing his best to contribute wherever he's needed.
And contribute he for sure has. 40.
Yeah, let me tell you something. I mean, this guy right here, I've had a few interactions with him, and we used to have the I don't want to say the name of the channel, even though it's in this server, but spent many a times chatting with this man. I love him. He's a great guy, a real down to earth dude, and someone who has KSI in their heart whenever they're, coming into the mix and really getting involved with the conversations that take part here. Other than that, I mean, this is someone that anyone can come and chill around. An absolute all-around amazing guy.
Absolutely. And without further ado, our next Hall of Fame committee member, KSI Frosty7. And again, when you talk about guys who, members can look to be around and to be a good example, this man Frosty is the guy. He joined KSI in 2008 under XD, rising through the ranks and eventually earning his class of 2023 Hall of Fame. So Frosty was in last year's Hall of Fame class as well. He did step down, but he went back in 2012 and rejoined KSI, rebuilding the SR division, Synthetic Reality. Shout out to the SR of 2024. And then he was brought back once again by Big Papa 7, this time in RD. Now, during his time in RD, he recruited many notable leaders and together achieved a divisional split, creating VR. Both divisions became pillars of KSI at the time. Now, Frosty is someone who, he came back, eventually he earned the rank of Client Ops Director where he sits today, but what an absolute great example of being a forward-thinking leader and someone that our membership can rely on. Double.
I mean, Frosty is one of my favorite people I've interacted with over this build. 100%. Such a pleasure to actually get to work with. I mean, his feet pics are phenomenal. If you
They're
haven't gotten
phenomenal.
them, get on the subscription level of it. Throw him that $5, and you will get some amazing pictures of just beautiful, beautiful feet. I highly recommend. But no, on a serious level, this man has put time, dedication, effort, and so much more into this community to grow and see this build become what it is. That there's no one else you would want on the committee.
No, that's right. It's Clan Jesus in the flesh, ladies and gentlemen. KSI Frosty7. People always get me and him confused because the names. They always think it's 40 or Frost. They always come to me thinking I'm Frosty, but it just lets me know that there's so many people in this community that actually go to confide in him and go to ask him these questions. So if that doesn't say anything for you, I don't know what will. This man is tried and true.
Absolutely. Now, 40, let's bring up the next inductee. I apologize. Did you have something else to say there?
I definitely think that maybe if we're super lucky later on in the evening, we might be able to get Clan Jesus to perform.
Perform.
I think we should reach out.
Alrighty.
We should see what he has going on.
What about Vic for our next Hall of Fame committee member?
That's right, Vic. Victory. Congratulations again, man. Executive Staff of the Year 2024, also a Hall of Fame committee member and a prior Hall of Fame recipient. We have a little bit of a summary about who KSI Victory is. Joined in December of 2007. Started in Sparta LE, advancing to become a co-founder over Sparta LE and then Athens LE. After a hiatus from about 2008 to 2013, he returned in 2014 as a sergeant in Nitro. I think it's FI, FL, I'm not entirely sure, but later leaving the clan operations in 2015, coming back a few times. He left and came back, but at the end of the day, this is the guy who stuck with the community and is here right now with us. And following the dissolution of Lost Empire, served as the co-founder in Fatal Genesis, a lot of leadership positions. In June 2018, returned in October as a sergeant in Integritus and contributed to the squad splits in Fatal Genesis and Infinite Reality. In 2019, He led Awoken AR, splitting it into Legion AR, and was promoted to division leader of Atlantis Rising in October. In April of 2020, he became executive director of KSI. After a brief departure, he once again returned in June of 2023 as a manager over FJ and was promoted to the community leader on September 9th, 2024. Absolutely stunning guy. I mean, I haven't been in a voice chat with him where he's not literally breaking things down Barney style and running us through, how things work. And without guys like this, I mean, this place might be a little lopsided. So it's a great thing to see someone like this on the committee.
I for sure could not agree more. He has been a beacon in terms of knowledge, in terms of, hell, I'll say it, in terms of knowledge, strength, and integrity. You think about those letters, you think about KSI, everything they stand for, Vic is one of the people you think about. Double.
Oh my God, Vic is one of my all-time favorite human beings. He has dealt with me on so many levels. First off, Vic, thank you for dealing with my bullshit. It's a pain in the butt. But seriously, like, his intelligence level is amazing. I could sit there and talk history with him for hours. Hours. But then you can also just like run through KSI and like it's such a prosperous conversation where like you learn, you gain, you want to keep going from it. He's such a wonderful human being. I couldn't recommend anyone else on this community more.
Absolutely. Now, why don't we go into our next Hall of Fame committee member, Purple Heart?
So Purple Heart, I have the pleasure of introducing. I just got to meet this man this year. Now we go
I love this guy.
facts. Facts first off. He remembers my gamer tag from a different era. I unfortunately had the horrible idea of making this gamer tag about 2015, not realizing there was one. My bad. But I like to think I'm the better version, so everyone else can fuck off. But anyway, Purple Heart is such a wonderful, kind soul. He's one of those guys that like you meet him, you get to talk to him, you get to know his history, and it's just a beautiful understanding.
Yeah.
And getting to know him over the past like maybe 8 months, I've known him at this point, has been fantastic. But according to his history, he joined back in 2006 while it was Halo 2. He became a general and implemented a clan-specific design for training and recruiting, which was later adopted by all clans in KSI around 07-08. When he transitioned to Halo 3, he served as a division leader. And after that, he became a member of the Hall of Fame alongside, KSI Skank Lover. I really love saying that name because some of the names we used to have back then were just so fucked, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
So from 2008 to 2009, during his time in United, he was a division leader. He built the Exiled Kings division up to over 500 members. And with a high activity rate, earning a Hall of Fame status between 2010 and 2012, he came back to Global.com and reached the rank of director and successfully rebuilt the SR division before retiring from KSI in 2013. So, I mean, we lost him to retirement. Everyone does it. We take our time. You want to just have a mental health day. But we might see him around. He might come back. You don't know. There's a mystery here. He's been active in the VCs. He's been active in the server. Give him a shot, guys.
And I've never had the pleasure of meeting Purple Heart. However, I do wish to do so at some point. From what I've heard from these wonderful guys about you, you obviously belong on this committee and from the class of 2009. So shout out to you for being one of the trendsetters that was even setting trends before I even thought about joining communities. Now, our next Hall of Fame committee member is going to be KSI Spider 7. Now, Spider I have met, and honestly, great person, very knowledgeable about everything, and class of 2010, also from the golden era, in a way, before, Xbox 360, before messaging 100 people at a time with recruiting messages. He joined KSI on January 5th, 2006 on Halo 2. If those of you, enjoy the Halo series, enjoy KSI history. Little bit of a
That's
throwback for him. Eventually reaching the rank of senior clan director in December 06. During this time, he also became involved in web operations, serving as an admin for the Firestorm Division website and KSIGlobal.com. Additionally, earned the role of moderator on the forums, further contributing to the community's growth and organization. In August 2007, I achieved the rank of senior clan admin while continuing his duties. He achieved it, while continuing his duties as a moderator. Later advanced in global mod and became an admin across all of KSI's E107 divisional websites, remaining active in clan operations, serving in the senior director role. By summer 2008, he was promoted to co-creator vice president. I apologize. Shortly thereafter, with the establishment of the board of directors, he was appointed as Chief Technology Officer and later Chief Information Officer, position he held till 2011. In 2010, he was promoted to Forums Administrator under JT, further expanding his responsibilities within KSI's online infrastructure. In August 2011, he decided to leave KSI to focus on professional career. You will see Spider around, and what I want you to do is just give him a thank you for his service within the community. Great guy. Spend some time with him. Learn from everything. 4000.
I got to tell you right now
Spider?
that I
Oh my God.
love Spider. 00, let me
Yes.
talk over real quick
Yep,
because
go ahead.
when Spider first came back into the community, not only was everyone super amped, we knew that we had someone who was going to get into the corner of the hardworking leader here and fight for us and not let things slide. I mean, this is a man with plenty of experience and plenty of passion for the community. I love working with him, and having him on the mod team now. I mean, it's a breeze. He's bringing a wealth of knowledge to this community in so many areas. Is a great addition to this committee. I think they did a wonderful job with the selection of a lot of these guys.
I can fully agree with that. So, like, when I met Spider, it was back in, we're going to call them the MySpace days.
Jeez.
All right, so we're going back a ways. And, like, I can remember Spider's profile picture of him, long hair, and a bass guitar. And, like, that was his MySpace photo, his forums photo. That was his everything photo. That man, you just knew from that image. And that will forever be ingrained in my brain. But, like, dear God, to have him back, to have him active, to have him involved in the community in the way he is such a wonderful thing, and we can only benefit from it. So seeing him on this committee, couldn't agree more. One of the best choices I've seen.
Absolutely. 40. What about our final member of the committee?
All right, our final member for the Hall of Fame committee in 2024 is going to be no other than KSI Uppish 7. That's right, Daddy Uppish, a great senior director here in KSI. I have the pleasure of working with him every day. He's really one of those guys who's just down to earth, very chill. I feel like anyone can really go and talk to him, and he will actually go out of his way to make sure that you're good to go. It's very rare to come by people like this. He joined in 2018. He was in .org, came over to .com. I mean, he was an amazing leader in KSI in general. In April 2019, he joined the TNE and AAP, helping to host KSI's annual event, Spirit Week in 2019, and later transitioned from TNE to the KSI History, Statistics, and Information team. While continuing his involvement in AAP for approximately 4 years. During that time, he served as co-head of AAP twice. Um, you know, this is somebody who has an amazing resume behind him, just like everyone else on this committee. Really true battle-tested KSI members that at the end of the day, we know we're going to get them in a room or a voice chat together, and we're going to try to pick who's going to be brought into the most renowned positions and, award here in the community. So KSI Upper 7, another great addition to the Hall of Fame committee here for 2024, guys.
Absolutely. And I tell you what, before we get started with the part everybody's sitting on the edge of their seat for, the Hall of Famers. How about another giveaway, gentlemen?
Let's do
How
a giveaway.
About another $100
Yes.
in the
$100 bucks.
chat.
Oh my God, why are you being so nice? Shit.
100 beans.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the prompt will come up. $100 on the line. Type ! Join to join the giveaway. You have 2
Wait, are we
minutes.
allowed to join this? Like, can we do it?
Yeah, do it. Come on,
Oh
hosts
wait, I
deserve
can't
a
find
little
my
bit of
account.
love
I know
too.
my own.
Do it.
I don't even know my own login. Fuck it, I can't do it. 40, let's go.
Alright.
Join and then split it with me, buddy.
I'm doing it.
! Join in the
Look,
chat.
look at how fast all of
115
you
seconds.
type now. Never seen all of you type so fast in my freaking life.
Welcome into the chat, all you beautiful people. Welcome into the chat. KSI Swag 77 from over there in .org. Good to have you here, brother. Games. Oh shit, Games in the chat. Welcome in, Game.
You look like Goose from Top Gun. That might be my favorite sentence right now. Shout out to Cleo. She's right. 100%. I need a GoFundMe for finding my Twitch password. Can't find it. We're so doomed. Good luck, everyone.
So everybody can see the box a little clearer. We have 79 viewers in the giveaway. 124 in chat. ! Join if you have not joined.
You
Get
got
him in
50,
there. Get him in there.
nope, 30 seconds.
Wow.
And then
These are
after
great
this, I
giveaways.
think we give away an Xbox gift card. What do we say?
I think so
Let's
too.
do it. I think we do it.
Let's
I
give
think we
away
have
2
to.
Xbox gift cards, actually.
2
Two,
Xbox
wow.
gift cards. Yeah, we
Let's
can
do
do
2.
that. Is there a
We
way
can
to
do that,
do
right? Like,
multiple
you guys want
winners?
some free shit, I would hope.
Is there a way to do multiple winners on this bot, or?
No, you gotta do one at a time.
All right. So next up, we will be giving up 2 Xbox gift cards, but the winner for this one is. Gonna be Final Flash 7. You have 45 seconds.
Final.
Claim in chat. Final Flash
In chat.
_7. It is glitching out and saying that Rooster is also a winner, apparently.
No, Rooster is not a winner. Don't worry.
Final Flash _7. You have 20 seconds to claim the prize or it re-rolls.
Oh my God.
Alrighty.
Did they claim it?
Did they do it right?
Now it's saying Rooster has 5 seconds to claim, but I guess.
Oh my fucking God.
It got
Somebody
claimed.
fucking claimed the prize.
Okay, got claimed.
Yep, Rooster has claimed it for $100. And so did Final Flash. What do we say? Give them $50 each?
50 each.
50
Wait.
each. Rooster and Final Flash wins $50 each. There we go.
Guys, do not type
hang on.
claim unless you actually won the prize.
Hang
you
on.
can't claim it for someone else, being realistic.
Rooster has requested that we give his $50 to someone else. We will honor
Alright.
that request. So,
So wait, hold on, put it up to the chat. Do we run another spin for that $50? Or do we just give it to the guy who won first? What do you think? Chat, give us an idea.
what do we think, chat?
Yeah, chat. What do we think? Should we give it to the guy who won first, or should we, divvy it up among some
Give it to
other
Final.
lucky
Give it to
contestants?
Final. Give him his money. Give it to Final. Give it to
You got
Final.
spin, spinny, spin, final,
Exactly.
spin, give it to final, spin.
I think
Holy
the
shit, I
majority
might
is
have a
saying Final.
teacher. Is this what, like...
Good job,
Congratulations,
chat.
Final Flash 7. $100 coming to you. We will have that right after. All right. Next up, next giveaway.
And now for Xbox passes, let's go. You earn $100, you want $10? Here you go.
Here's a $10 Xbox gift card. 2 minutes to enter. Go.
Two minutes to enter. ! Join in the chat down below, ladies and gentlemen. I don't play Xbox, so.
Let's go. Look at how you little fuckers go. Make it 2 seconds to enter. Shut up, Crash.
Chris
No.
is wildin'. Crush
Dear
is
God,
wild
no.
and chill out, B.
You got 2 seconds to enter, then you're done.
What about PlayStation Network? They ask. We only got.
They were
given-
donated. I can't control what was donated.
Yeah,
I
these were
apologize,
all
guys.
donated.
If you win and you have PlayStation, we will find a solution for you. I promise. Deal?
Yeah, that sounds fair to me. I think that way everybody has an opportunity to get in on the fun, win something.
All right, so we got about 45 seconds. If you haven't entered, enter 76 people in the giveaway. Let's get all our viewers in this giveaway. Come on.
Crest, you can't tag somebody who's not in the chat.
$20 seconds left to enter. 80 total viewers entered.
You cannot win 40's mustache, so we're all aware. You
All
cannot
right,
win his
and
mustache.
the winner
Wait
is
a
being
second.
announced. Drum roll, please. For the first $10 Xbox gift card, the winner is
Someone.
KSI Poppy Revan, an exclamation mark claim in chat to claim your prize.
There we go, buddy.
Poppy!
Got it.
What's up, big Poppy?
KSI Poppy Revan,
If we hit 200
congratulations.
viewers, we will shave 40's stash. I'm 100% on game for that.
You can do it.
Poppy Revan, you have 25 seconds, exclamation mark claim.
All right, there he goes.
There we go. He got it.
And there we go.
Big congratulations.
Yeah, I think
bro.
this bot is broken. It's picked 2 winners. Slick
I think there's
Jones
so many people
91.
typing hashtag, like exclamation claim before it even fucking rolls.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
Oh, it's re-rolling
Stop
for some
breaking
reason.
the bot, guys.
It's re-rolling.
No, I saw the hash. I saw the claim.
All right, so Revan, you have successfully
Stop.
claimed.
He claimed.
Foxy,
He
can you
claimed.
do
I
exclamation
saw
mark
his
claim
claim.
so we can make this bot go away if you don't mind?
Yeah, we're good. Guys, do not type claim if you didn't fucking win.
New Blue, we're talking to you, sir.
Anyone? No, there's like 5 of them doing it. We're good. Don't break the bot to break the bot. Come on.
Listen, as a senior moderator here, I'm just going to let everybody know I have no authority over Twitch.
And we do have one more giveaway. That's one more Xbox
One more
gift card.
$10 KSI gift card.
Let's go ahead and get joined in on this. As a reminder, please do not type in claim until the winner is announced. And if you're not the winner, don't claim it. But exclamation mark join. That's wild, Foxy. I'm not saying that on stream. That's wild.
Say it.
Foxy goes, I won a stash ride from 40 or for 40.
40, you giving those away for a pixel give real quick?
Yeah, well, there's an after party after the award show tonight, everybody. Stick on by. There's no baby oil.
Cody's accepting
Diddy's-
groupies right now, just so we're
Diddy's
aware.
in jail, so it's going to be a little tame this year.
Diddy's in jail. We can't go as hard.
Can't go
The
hard.
baby oil will not be as intense. I apologize.
Baby oil, by the way, completely legal. No one told you that.
GHB, not legal.
How much longer we got left for this last one here? We
Just
got
go
about
have fun.
55 seconds.
55. Go on if you haven't already. Put an exclamation mark join down in the chat.
I got you.
Let's try, Diddy.
Baby oil on deck.
Sorry, it's very topical for the year, so we'll be good.
Remember, do not type exclamation mark claim if you are not the winner, please and thank you.
Yo, there is no capping in here, buddy. I promise.
What will it take for me to shave off my mustache?
$10 billion.
All right, and ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the $10 gift card is KSI Pandy Andy. Go ahead and click claim.
New
Type
name.
claim in the chat if you don't mind. ! Claim.
Congrats, Bandit. Y'all ever seen that?
Good,
Like,
it's good. It's good. It's claimed. Stop claiming for other people, damn it.
okay, and Nick is in a bunch. You guys ever seen that like one video where that guy's like an extra in the background of like a commercial and he's sitting there and he's going like being like super extra and everything? I feel like that's what we need to do right now. Don't be that extra that's always
Game is
super
obviously
extra.
doing
Canna,
that.
can
You
you
are
type in
promised enough.
! Please?
She
It's
did.
broken on
She
you.
did. She did.
No,
She did.
Pandy did. It's broken on Canna, and then it's respinning.
That's fine. Just stop it.
I'm not sure how to stop this.
Round and around and around it goes. Where it'll stop? Nobody knows. Do we know?
Jablo type claim, but you didn't win.
All right, I just stopped it. We're good. Alrighty. So, ladies and gentlemen, after a couple Xbox gift card giveaways, after a $100 giveaway, all kinds of fun. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get started with the Hall of Fame class of 2024. 40, take us away.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment that we've all been waiting patiently for. It's the 2024 Hall of Fame class. And to start it off, we're going to give you a banger of a leader here, someone who literally is the definition of leadership here in KSI. If you don't know him, you'll probably know him pretty soon. He's the big cock around these parts, and it is KSI Rooster 7. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations, KSI Rooster 7, on making
Roo!
Hall of Fame for 2024, brother. Honestly, super well deserved, absolutely well deserved. And to have some kind words, Frosty said this about Rooster. I am nominating KSI Rooster 7 for the prestigious KSI Hall of Fame. Rooster has built multiple divisions, trained outstanding leaders, and created cultures that rival the golden era of KSI, a feat few can achieve in today's gaming world. When KSI faced implosion, Rooster came out of retirement, revitalizing the community and helping rebuild it into the powerhouse it is today. His leadership, dedication, and mentorship have inspired countless members, embodying the principles of knowledge, strength, and integrity. The KSI we love today would not exist without his tireless efforts, making him more than deserving of this honor. Once again, Rooster, buddy, congratulations, man. You're an absolute fucking legend here, and I think this is extremely fitting for you. And those were great, kind words for Frosty about Rooster 7. So once again, guys, let's give a nice round of applause to Rooster getting the first Hall of Fame.
Congratulations, Rooster. Very well earned, very well deserved. I know you've been there for me both personally and on a leadership level, and I couldn't think of a better way to start this class off with you getting your rightful spot in the Hall of Fame. 00.
Oh my god, I love Rooster. One of my favorite people. And you know what? Hall of Fame's so beautiful. It's so great. It's an honor to be in it. But I get so much fun right now from the next one. Guys, we got sent these, and I'm like sitting here, I'm reading through them. I'm like,
I
oh,
know.
like we're all having our little debate of who's gonna read who, and it was so much fun to argue with you guys for 10 minutes. But like, we probably needed longer. But I'm really happy I have this next one. So
Once
it is
again,
my
congrats, Rooster.
honor, pleasure, and absolute excitement to induct this next member of the class of 2024 Hall of Fame, KSI Medic 7.
Let's go, Medic!
Let's go first off. Secondly, I've known this man for over a decade. I have watched him go from fuck nugget to absolute inspiration of a man. He has a wonderful wife, a wonderful child. They are all so well perfectly fit together, and they are like the epitome of KSI. He has put his time, effort, blood, sweat, tears into this community and has grown in such a beautiful way. And we have some lovely words from Hero 7 here, okay? Medic is a well-developed leader. Being around KSI for over 10 years also serves its advantage. He's built strong leaders around him who support his styles and belief. Although he has had some struggles, Medic still performs incredibly well, making it director ranks on multiple occasions. He is deserving of this high honor for his sense of drive, loyalty, and his dedication to the members and well-being of others in the community. Honestly, Hero, I couldn't have said it better myself. This man bleeds for the community. He is blood, sweat, tears through and through for what it stands for and what it is. And I can't think of anyone else who would or could deserve it.
Freckled Menace.
And the best goalkeeper in KSI for those of you that play FC with the man. But let me tell you, he deserves it. He, between everything that I've seen him do just in the past year, I couldn't think of anyone better to be in this Hall of Fame class. Speaking of Hall of Fame class, our next Hall of Famer is someone I have not had the pleasure of interacting with, but the two gentlemen here with me tonight apparently have a ton of respect for. So I am going to be honored and privileged to announce that KSI, I apologize, we've already shown that one, that KSI Army Ace, there we go, has joined the Hall of Fame class of 2024. Here is what committee member Callie had to say about Army Ace 7. KSI Army Ace 7 is one of KSI's oldest active members. He joined around 2004 and held every clan ops rank twice in his career. He adminned the original CMS site for several years. He was the leader of the original 7DS task force and was an integral part of web ops throughout his time in KSI, working in multiple departments. He was a key factor in one of KSI's largest division builds from Semper Fi, if anybody remembers that. Was an integral member of leadership during the golden years of KSI. 0040, what do we got to say about Army Ace? What do you got to say about Army Ace?
All right, because Double O's having some technical difficulty, I'm telling you right now that this is one of those members who is a little bit behind the scenes that you might not know their name, but I'm telling you right now, this person bleeds KSI just like Medic and has been around these parts for a lot longer than, hey, listen, maybe a little longer than some of you have been alive. Someone who's dedicated, they keep coming back to the community, they have a home here, they really put a lot of effort into making this place thrive and really hustle and bustle the way it does today. So I think it's an absolute astounding and well-deserved Hall of Fame.
Alrighty, absolutely. 00, are you back, good sir?
I am back.
About Army Ace.
You know what? I have not had the absolute pleasure of getting to interact with him. I know his name from my era where you would see it, and you'd see him on the forums, you see him interacting, but I couldn't disagree in any way, shape, or form on this nomination.
Absolutely. And speaking of nominations that I'm not too sure that I would disagree with either, 40, what's up?
That's right. Leading on to our next 2024 Hall of Fame recipient. This person is amazing. They are the reason why we have a well-functioning department. We'll go into that in a second, but it's going to be KSI Truth 7. Congratulations, KSI Truth 7, on joining the Hall of Fame class of 2024. Ray Drake had wonderful things to say about Truth. Truth was a driving force behind the Reality Dynasty split, built virtual reality from a handful of members, about 5, to over 1,000 at its peak. He's former 7DS, marketing, web ops, and has been a member of the courts for around 4 years, culminating in his rise to head judge and eventually becoming the first director of judicial operations. Now, I'm going to go ahead and let everyone know right now, if you don't know that we have a court system, we have a court system. These men and women are some of those professional in our community. They are on point, they're very detailed, and if you're ever a part of that process, um, it's a pleasure. And having people like Truth at the forefront and being the first ever director of judicial operations, extremely fitting. Everything that we see coming out of that department right now is in part due to not only Truth, but to everyone else that's in that department. But they are a major factor in spearheading what we have and what we see in the KSI courts. So absolutely happy to see that Truth got this nomination and received this Hall of Fame. Congratulations.
To say I'm thrilled is an understatement. Truth, I haven't interacted with the guy, but the amount of people that you ask Truth or you ask who is Truth that will tell you he is integrity personified. He is honesty personified. And he is someone who takes this community, takes this scene, and has a deep responsibility as director of judicial operations, and that is protecting the community. And I think he does such a fantastic job of it. Double.
Honestly, guys, you've all said it already. I can't say anything more on this one.
I understand this next one coming up is someone you're very, very, very excited about.
I would 100% agree.
Well, without further ado, good sir.
Oh my dear Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the absolute 100% honor, pleasure, excitement of getting to introduce this next inductee for the class of 2024. This man has been my best friend for over a decade. This man is on my resume for my references for when jobs call and ask opinions of people. This man has been with me through some of the worst times in my life and some of the best. And I am so excited to be able to induct him into the class of 2024. I kind of want to embellish more, but I'm not sure if I should.
Now, without
what do you guys
further
think?
ado,
Should I keep going? Should I keep talking about this
without
shit?
further ado, good sir.
No, don't you rush me. I'm not getting your fucking Oscars music. You hush. This is not the Oscars. This is the KSI Awards. There's no off music. No, seriously. We have KSI Nexus 7.
Yes, sir.
If you have not had the pleasure, opportunity, or ability to meet this man, you are truly losing out on a KSI experience. Because anyone who has met him or had the privilege of interacting with him will fully tell you, dear God, one of the best comedians, high energy, high activity, he puts everything into you. He gives you the best of him always. So we have some beautiful words. They're from New Blue. They're long. They're exaggerated. And I'm going to read it for you, okay?
Let's hear it, buddy.
All right, so we got Nexus represents the best of KSI. He built and split Twisted Reality to create Arcane Kings, two divisions known for producing outstanding leaders, including KSI Heroism 7. He was a driving force in transitioning from Kick. I don't know if any of you were actually here for Kick, but that was the worst fucking platform I've ever interacted with. Okay?
Never heard of Kick, man.
And bringing us to Discord. Now we're on Discord, guys. He had Discord back in 2015. He figured it out, made us all move to it. Best move we ever made. And then from there, he followed it up with KSI Stream and social media platforms and participated in the news teams and the forum staff. While away from KSI, he represented the community exceptionally as an admin in the Access servers, where him and New Blue first crossed paths. And then he also preserved retired KSI servers. So back in the day, we used to have a server for every division. And any server Nexus was involved in, that man saved, retired, got rid of the people, but still kept the history alive. And I don't know if you're a part of the wiki team or not, but anyone on the wiki team knows that history is very valuable. 40, I think you could speak to that, right?
Absolutely, my friend. And this is somebody who I got to tell you right now, thank you for letting me take your spot because you were the host of last year's Hall of Fame show and you aren't this year. So I want to thank you for letting me take this seat. It's very nice and warm, and I hope I'm carrying the torch. In the right way, and leading on the legacy that you left last year as the co-host. But this is someone who we see, year in and year out. They're in the community. They dedicate a lot of the time, a lot of effort into making sure that things here continue to run smooth and are maintained. And we honestly couldn't ask our members to do what these guys do. And I am so grateful to be in this community, surrounded by these people, just like Nexus.
Absolutely. And Nexus, for those of you that don't know, I have a bit of a personal connection with Nexus as well, both on a friendship level and him handing me down the stream team when he stepped away from it last winter. And I would not be in this position right now if it wasn't for this man. So, yeah, I'm a little emotional on this one, but damn if I ain't proud of this man, Nexus, getting in the Hall of Fame. You deserve it. Speaking of, our last and final Hall of Famer, and someone who I feel definitely deserves it.
Yes, definitely.
Someone that I have looked at as a mentor, as a guide, and someone who I am honored to say congratulations. KSI Heroism 7, you are now a Hall
Baby.
of Famer. Now,
I can be
in
your
regards to this
hero, baby.
wonderful man, here is what Rooster had to say. And I've got some supplemental to go with this, but let's start with Rooster because he said it a lot better than I ever could for sure. Hero has made countless contributions to KSI, rebuilding areas like Requiem and EO after previous leaders' failures, transforming EO into the most active division in KSI history and splitting it at its peak. As EO division leader, he implemented analytics and activity tracking that have since evolved into KSI's current analytics department. Hero successfully restructured the Intel department, creating logging procedures, an Intel server, and a site, and expanded it to include evidence tracking and courts. He also launched the KSI Academy to improve education across the community. As ClanOps Communications Director, he oversees 4 departments, revamped ClanOps documents, and trained leaders like Chant, for example, to succeed him. Hero's innovations, from creating tracking systems to rebuilding divisions, excuse me, have set KSI up for long-term success. Rooster so long-winded that I had to cough just to clear my throat out. But I tell you, Hero, you deserve this. My man, congratulations, my mentor, my confidant, and most importantly, my guide through this division leadership. And congratulations to for the Hall of Fame. Double and 40, whoever wants to take it.
I gotta tell you right now, let me get some words in because Hero is one of those guys he's like a renaissance man. He's truly a jack of all trades. I personally see him stepping in and stepping up, not only in web ops where I interact with him most, but in clan ops. I mean, this is something that a member who has tenure like Heroism doesn't necessarily need to continue to put both feet in, but every time you're interacting with them, they're always out there making sure that things are taken care of, that the structure and the organization here is running smoothly and it's sound. And you go to them for anything, they're gonna have a nice, humorous way of talking to you. They're very friendly, and it's like talking to a friend. This is a great guy, super fucking deserving of this Hall of Fame nomination. I love to fucking see it. I was not expecting this, but I'm very happy that he got it. So, Hero, congrats, brother. Well deserved, man.
Absolutely. Hero, you have been putting in work nonstop since I've met you. You have bent over backwards for this community and
Yeah.
it is truly being recognized at this point, and I'm so happy for you on this one, bud.
And we are so glad that it's being recognized. Honest to God, Hero, the work you do, the work you continue to do, and this entire class, this has been an absolute banger of a Hall of Fame class, and it continues. I mean, Hero, Rooster, Nexus, Truth, Army Ace, Medic, just fantastic class all the way down the board. And these are guys, if you've made Hall of Fame, congratulations. Your legacy is protected in this community. Period.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You'll go on to live like the best of them.
So I tell y'all what, ladies and gentlemen, what about, I believe we have $100 more. Is that correct?
Yes,
We have
we do.
$100 more. We have one dual set of interviews to go. And then we are at the end of this. How much money do we have left? $100? That's it?
$100. So we are
Okay,
gonna
hold on. Wait.
do.
Let's ask the chat. I'm sorry, Hitman. I'm not meaning to interrupt you by any means, but let's ask the chat. Do they want to do one giveaway for 100, or 2 giveaways for 50?
What do we think, chat? One giveaway
What do you
for
guys
100
think?
or 2 for 50?
Want them
Right
hundo
away.
bands.
2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3,
Oh,
10,
everyone!
2,
Somebody
2, 2.
press fuck your shit.
Two.
All
So we
right,
got two.
Please go fuck yourself.
without further ado, we are going to do 2 $50 giveaways, ladies and gentlemen. So, same rules apply.
$101 giveaways from cannabis. No, no, no. I have a bedtime, woman.
Exclamation mark join in the chat. Please do not put claim. Join.
This is for your first $50. Let's go. If you break the bot, I swear to Christ.
Oh, wait, I'm going to say something. This is 40 talking here. Don't let me catch you writing exclamation claim if you didn't do it, because then I'll get with you after the show. And we don't, I mean, it'll be a nice little joining session, but it's just
It'll
don't
be
do
a
it.
beautiful timeout time.
Because it's messing things up, and we want to keep this smooth. And we're trying to get out of here pretty soon because these Hall of Fame recipients, they're already drinking, they're popping champagne. We're still here doing
Everyone's
shows.
celebrating. We're trying to go to bed, guys.
The sentient mustache is talking. My goodness. Come on,
40's
missus.
about to
We ain't
issue
got to
mob
deal
hit.
him like that. You know, you're supposed to be HR. You can't be burying people like that. There's this running joke for those that don't know. Anytime myself and Nexus or a couple other people stream Phasmophobia or Content Warning, Lethal Company, whatever, wife is HR. And I'm pretty sure I've already been removed from the liability insurance more than once.
Oh man, if that don't go to tell you, it's trying to run away. Yeah.
Apparently,
Good.
it's her night off as HR, so apparently she can be as chaotic as she wants to be. 25 seconds left in the giveaway. Keep joining. Exclamation mark join. And our own account has joined the giveaway. Awesome. We love it. This is for $50, the first 2 giveaways. After the second $50 giveaway, we are bringing in Mr. Callie to go over the Hall of Fame selection process.
I might want to get in on this giveaway. See that? I got in on it, folks.
And the winner of the first $50 giveaway is KSI Silver 257. Silver, exclamation mark claim.
Daddy Silv coming through with the 50 balloons. Yo, Silver, let me tell you something. With that $50, you can buy like a mooring line for one of those Navy ships. He's a sailor, by the way. Anybody who doesn't know, KSI Silver 25-7. Good to go, brother. Congrats, man.
Exclamation mark claim, Silver. You have 20 seconds to claim your prize.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, he's gonna do it?
No, I don't think he's gonna claim it.
I don't think he's gonna claim it.
3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we are rolling. If you're in chat and you got the stream up, mute it, please. KSI Shadow Wolf winning $50.
Hell yeah.
Exclamation mark claim, Shadow Wolf.
Wow. That's crazy. You know, I think the best part of the show tonight is the people missing out on free money and then the re-rolls. Oh my God. This is insane.
Alrighty. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the bot as she did claim. And we're going to run one more. This is for the other $50.
This is for the other one?
Yeah, this
Ladies
is
and
for the
gentlemen,
other one.
everybody go ahead and exclamation mark and then join. This is for another $50. So if you did it the first time, it will not count for this time. You'll have to do it again. And I see some big names in the chat. Welcome in, guys. Golly, you got some fucking. Yo, big shout out to KSI Savanaro. He's a fellow mustache Marine out there. I think I don't know where he is right now, but big shout outs to him. He's actually the KSI mustache. So if y'all want to talk about KSI mustaches, y'all take a look at Savanaro. He's got the 7 in the middle of the name. Great guy. Great guy, Marine, amazing leader. And another fellow mustache.
Hey, I don't know. I like my mustache coming in pretty nice.
It's coming in hot. It's coming in hot. It ain't no Magnum PI Tom Selleck mustache, but we're getting there. We're thinking about Magnum PI between that and the Blue Bloods.
I was about to
Tom
say, I
Selleck.
prefer the Blue Blood Selleck more than anybody else.
I'll take that.
Exclamation mark join. 45 seconds left to go. Guys, how good of a show has it been so far?
You asking us? Let me tell you something,
Yeah,
dude. I'm ready
double you're
to
muted.
hand out some more money, baby. I'm ready to hand out some more money. Get our members paid. And am I muted? You said?
No,
The
double O
O's muted?
is.
Oh, he's muted. Double A muted. Ladies and gentlemen, technical difficulties has taken over 007's microphone. Please stand by as we get the handyman to.
And the winner of the next $50 giveaway is.
Check.
You're good
Yeah,
now,
you're good.
buddy.
There we go.
Cannabis KSI has
Yo,
won
Canada.
the $50 giveaway. Exclamation
Let's go,
mark claim
Canada.
to claim that. You have 30 seconds.
Big congrats, Canada. God, I love all these leaders.
Yeah, she hit claim. We got it. We're good.
You got it.
Alrighty, so without further ado, we have a couple interviews. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back while we get ready for the interview. First up, Cali 7. Hang tight. We will be back.
40, you're muted.
Ladies
That
and
was very
gentlemen,
good.
welcome back. We have KSI Cali 7 and newly inducted Hall of Fame member KSI Medic 7.
Congrats, Medic.
Guys, how are you feeling right now?
Solid.
I feel
We're going to start with Medic. If you want to cry, it's okay. We understand. But if you don't cry, we can have Cali speak on your behalf.
Yeah.
It's up to
So
you.
how does it feel to get the Hall of Fame? I know you've been in KSI for quite some time now. You've done a lot of notable work under your leadership. So how does it feel to to finally get the recognition in the Hall of Fame?
actually feels quite amazing. I've been doing this since 2009, and I feel like I put in a lot of work. It couldn't have been done without you guys, like Cali, 0040, and all the work you guys put in. Because I'm just here to help guide the members to do better.
Agreed.
Yeah, man, I think you're doing an absolute spectacular job. Callie, what is it like, because you were on the Hall of Fame committee for this year. Give the viewers a little bit of an insight on what the process was as far as like you guys getting together and getting in a chat and saying, hey, like this is the, things that we're looking for. Like what was that process like?
Chaotic. That's that's the best way to explain it. I mean, this is the second year I've been in Hall of Fame committee, and no matter what nominations we get, they're all great nominations.
Yeah.
So one of the biggest challenges, is we have to weigh out, first like seniority, how long they've been here, and then kind of the weight of their contributions, and how it matches up in terms of what requirements would be. But I mean, like I'm saying, like even this year, like everyone that got submitted, has done some great stuff here, and that was the biggest debate, because we try to keep it to so many slots. If it were up to me, like we'd have 10 people getting in, but
Yeah. Yeah.
that would be a very long show. Like,
Yeah. We'd be
I
here for
agree.
an extra 2 hours.
yeah,
Like, come on, no one wants to sit here for that.
Yeah, we gotta
but
keep it prestigious.
yeah. So I mean, it's just it's kind of like what's that one show with it's like all in like a jury deliberation room where they're just arguing each other like crazy. I forget what it's called, like 10 Angry Men or something like that.
Oh,
It was
12
it was
Angry Men.
Word.
12
All
Angry
Angry
Men.
Men.
12
Yep.
Angry
Yeah,
Men.
classic movie.
It was
Old
kind
movie.
of
That's an old movie, though.
yeah, it was,
So,
yeah. Well, I
Charlie,
just totally
I'm
aged
going to
myself
switch
here.
real quick on you here, buddy, okay?
Hmm.
Medic, I've known you for a decade. You have
Sorry to
busted
hear
your
that.
ass through in, throughout every part of this community. How the hell does it feel right now to be finally recognized for this?
It's I'm over the moon. I mean, my DMs are blowing up with a whole bunch of congratulations. I honestly I don't do this. I don't do this for me. I sacrifice my time and my effort to make sure that everybody below me has a better opportunity and a better environment than what I possibly could have had. And that's just what I want to
Great.
do for everybody.
I'm
Well,
proud of
like
you, Mark. You
we
did it.
came up in a whole different time. All four of us here have come up in a way different time than what KSI currently is.
Yeah.
We'll be
Oh yeah.
factual. So seeing the progress, seeing the changes, seeing the growth, to finally be in that Hall of Fame level, Medic, you got to be feeling it right now, right?
I was pumping my fist in the car when I listened to you guys announce my name.
I was so excited to do it. Callie, you're like, what year was your class, by the way? Real quick, refresh me.
I think like
I want to say
2018.
16. Okay, 18.
It was 17, 18.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So that
So like
was
getting into it, like how did you feel when you first got inducted?
kind of like I made it. You know, what I mean?
Yeah.
That was the best way, you know what I mean? Because you put in a lot of time here and it's nonstop work, especially like once you get into leadership ranks. And so I think, things like Hall of Fame kind of give you that like cherry on top feeling to everything that you've
Definitely.
done. So yeah, no, it was definitely an exciting time. I mean, a little, almost like a little unreal at first, just because like you don't really expect to get an honor like that. So when you do get
Yeah.
it, you're just kind of like, wow, did this really happen? But
Yeah.
You're trying to process
yeah,
at that point. Yeah.
oh yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely.
The thing that's so special about it is that, like we're talking about, this community's been around for 2 decades, right? Oh, 20
Yep.
plus years. a lot of us, a lot of the members in this build, they've been here. Some of them been here from the jump. Some of them been here in the early 2010s and so on and so forth. But the core fucking mission here has always been to have that community where guys and girls can come out, be around people, decompress from the real world, really just vibe, game, and just be a part of something that's bigger than yourself, really, at the end of the day, because that structure that we have, this organization, it all contributes to what this community is, and it allows us to operate and maneuver in ways that most groups or gaming discords won't allow you to do. So, having leaders like you, Callie, it's great to see that you guys are all still in the mix even till today, and that's really one of the biggest deciding factors of people like me returning into the community, is seeing that holy smack, it's still around. And not only that, a lot of the big names from back in the day, like you, Spider, they're all here, and they're really putting their best foot down to make this community thrive. So, I got to congratulate the both of you for everything you've done. I want to thank you, and I appreciate you guys for coming out and being part of Double O. What other questions? We have a few more questions.
Guys,
I think
like
we have to go.
I could sit here and go on for days about this. Like I rejoined, I think I rejoined back in 2015, where I met Medic and Callie. I never knew them prior. Like Medic knew of my name, but separate dibs, separate places, whole different time zone. Callie was still new. Like it was a crazy thing. Like I joined a different version of KSI by accident, thinking it was the right one. Fucked up.
That happens.
It happens a lot. We all been there. We all done it. Like I'll tell you, I did it. Fucked up.
Yo,
That
swag, my
Like
bad,
seriously,
brother.
like coming back into it, getting to go through the RD era, getting to see like what happened, where like we were running through Halo with it, moved from Halo to Call of Duty, like kept that build going, and seeing this growth on so many levels for so many years with these two gentlemen right here. Oh my
Yeah.
god, it's been an absolute pleasure.
So what are you both, and we'll start with Medic first for an answer. What are you guys really anticipating for KSI out of 2025? It's a big year. Last year was huge. Well, what do you guys look forward to this year, maybe? Or maybe if there's something that you would like to see in the community. You guys are veterans here, seasoned members. So to get that kind of insight from the both of you is something that a lot of the viewers want to kind of know. So what is it that you guys are looking forward to in 25 that you can expect out of KSI?
Well, what the members and leadership that we have today, I also see a lot of potential ones coming up right now. I see nothing but brightness in the future of KSI. I also I want us to work more on retention, not just growth, because growth without retention is just putting in work for no reason.
Agreed.
Because we can recruit our asses off, and if we don't retain them, we're here to give them what we're here to do.
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
Callie?
Medic with the Taco Bell drive-through microphone there for a second. Honestly, things are looking great, man. I mean, compared to where we were, when I came back here last July, I mean, we had 30 people here. So seeing it be, over 3,000, everyone that's been here has done a great job. Like
Crazy.
obviously I sat in neutral for a while, I was kind of cooling off after like almost a decade straight of doing this. So I mean, I like what's going on. I mean, I'm over a
Yeah.
squad right now. Shout out to Royalty. I see Oscelina and people in there. So I'm working with great people, and ultimately goals for the future, like Mark said, retention. That's a big deal. Creating
Yeah.
more opportunities for members, not just like educationally, but just how do we expand and benefit the member more is my thing.
I
Yeah.
absolutely agree. But
Yeah.
hold on, before we cut out here, guys. Medic, scoot the fuck up, bring that precious little child forward, and show us our baby Simba of KSI right now, and you hold him up over Pride Rock like a champion. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, we are now presenting Baby Medic. This child is blessed and protected by KSI. Do we need to say the prayer, or should we just like have it added to the chat?
Oh, I'll say the prayer. Now you want us to say the prayer?
I'm fucking with y'all. No, we're not saying any culty prayers, guys.
We
I
have,
mean,
we
we're
have a
good.
prayer
We're
here.
good. But it is Baby Simba. That is Baby Medic. We protect Baby Medic. All of you now know there's 82 of you left at this point that you protect. That little precious angel, we make sure he's okay. And that there's still a KSI next time around. All right, guys. Thank you so much, though, both of you gentlemen, for your time, for your contributions to this evening. I hope
Yeah,
you
thank you
both
guys
have
for
a
coming on, man.
great, excellent evening. Medic, go back, celebrate, grab that bottle of champagne, pop it the fuck off. Don't hit your kid in the face with the cork, and
Yeah,
we are
congrats,
good.
dude.
I love you guys. 40, I haven't really talked to you much, but you seem like a great dude. Double O Cali, you guys have been like my brothers for over a decade. I love you guys.
Salute, buddy.
Thanks,
Love
man.
you too, man.
Congratulations, brother. Good to hear from you.
Love you too, Hitman.
Congrats,
Love you all.
congrats to
man.
everyone that
Callie,
got
thanks,
in.
bro.
Yeah, congrats to everyone that got in. Have a great night. Game is a dick. I'm out.
We love games still.
That's it, baby.
Just
chocolate covered.
back under the couch. Love
All
you.
right, so
All right.
that was wonderful. I love
That
the
was
both
great.
of those guys.
That went really well.
All right, and ladies and gentlemen, that is going to conclude our festivities and our time together here tonight. 0040, I'll let you go first before we sign it off. Any final words, final thoughts?
Yeah, Double O, go first, man.
40, go first, man.
All right, yo, listen up, everybody. This is a great year. It was a great year last year, but this year's going to be even better. If you know me, if you don't know me, you're going to get to know me. It's a lot of fun here. This place is a breeding ground for good times, amazing fun. And yo, I'm telling you right now, some of the best friendships, some of the greatest leaders you'll ever know and meet in your life come from this community. There's a lot of stuff that comes with gaming communities, but I'm telling you right now, we make it like no one else makes it. This is the New York pizza. You understand? Of the gaming world. Ain't nobody you can't compare it, bro. This is like pizza and bagels from New York. There's no one who can replicate it. You may take the name, you may take the ideas, you may take the structure, but KSI is where it's at. It always will be.
Absolutely. 40, I could not disagree in any way, shape, or form there. KSI has been in my life since 2006. We are 1 year away, and I will be 20 years in this bitch. And it is amazing to see what has happened, what has changed, how we've grown, every accomplishment, every failure. There is so much you can take away from this place, though. Like, truly, give it a look, give it a thought, like, consider what things you're being presented with and what options you actually have to take away and grow from.
Absolutely.
Like, honest to God, guys, like, I just hope that we got another 20 years out of it, okay?
And absolutely, and I think, 40 and Double both make excellent points there. I've been back in the community for about a year now, been in the scene in some direction for the past 12 years, and the work that I've seen and the dedication that I've seen in this community is going to last another 12, if not another 20. So I encourage everybody, get out there, love this community as much as the three of us do. Keep that passion, keep that dedication. You never know. Your name could pop up on one of these awards next year. So without further ado, on behalf of Double, on behalf of 40, on behalf of the fantastic production team, tournaments and events, AAP, executive staff, stream team, everybody that has worked so hard to put this together, we greatly appreciate you. So long, everyone. My name's KSI Hitman. 7, farewell, and game on.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining the 2024 of the Year Show.